Tank Talk is officially on Team Redcon 1. Stay at your highest state of readiness with the fastest growing supplement company in the United States of America, Redcon 1. Redcon offers a multitude of products to make sure you're energized and feel at your best with their Total War pre-workout, Redcon 1 energy drinks, protein, and more. And as a bonus to feeling energized and at your best, use our promo code TANKTALK at checkout to receive 20% off your next order. Hey yo, are you sick and tired of sitting around on the couch or the bar stool and missing out on the live action? Well, look no further. We got you covered with the help of the official ticketing partner of the Tank Talk podcast, SeatGeek. SeatGeek lets you know what seats are absolute crop and what seats are the best in the house with their unique deal score feature, as well as offering the best ticketing prices in the market. Use promo code TANKTALKPOD, all caps, no spaces, at checkout and get $20 off your first purchase. Download SeatGeek on any iOS or Android devices and go out there and experience the live action of any big game today.
Go Raptors! Yeah!
The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
What's up, dude, and welcome back to the Tank Talk podcast. It's Tank here speaking into a microphone here. I've emerged Media Creators Co-op, and what a week 9 it was. And I'm so glad that, last night the whole world got to see what I've been dealing with for the past 8 weeks. Was it Anthony Richards' problem? A little bit. It wasn't fully his problem. There's a lot more to the story than that, but we'll get into that a little bit later on. Just wanted to throw that into the mix here, just to get started on the right note. So, we got a lot to catch up on. Got a lot going on here. You might as well shut that door there. So, let's get into it. All the way down. Come on. To my left, I'm joined by the one and only Brother Bren. What's up, dude?
I had to do a little heat check, get a little...
A heat check?
Yeah.
That's why I cut off the sleeves.
A little heat check. A little sick, That's why I didn't make last week. Yeah. If you didn't know. But they didn't know.
I felt so bad because beginning of the show, we had Greg Thompson on. Shout out Greg Thompson, Cover One Sports. I didn't want to take up too much of the time, so I wanted to mention it at the top of the show, but I didn't get to it. Didn't mention that you weren't here until like an hour in. So I'm sure there's people out there that were concerned. But it's good to see you're okay now.
We're like, oh yeah, and Brennan's not here.
Sorry, dude.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they noticed, right? Someone's got to care.
Yeah, I don't know. It was spacious over here. I'll say that. This table was spacious.
Oh yeah. It's great having the whole table to yourself, huh?
Oh, he loved it.
He loved it.
It's great. You could.
But I'm glad you're doing better.
Thoughts and activities.
Glad you're doing better. And then to his left,
hey
Naz Dottie.
we out here. 49ers ain't even played this week, but we still. The Dolphins did.
Oh, they sure did. Or did they? I mean, hey, T's and P's to anyone that bet Tua's over passing yards because Jalen Waddle just crushed it because he had the over. I think it was set at 243.5. I forgot what he had at that point. Jalen Waddle goes back 60 yards on the last play, dead.
He had the under.
Maybe the worst beat of all time. Oh, he did. Maybe he did have the
Waddle was out there doing the most.
NFL, can we investigate that, please?
He got hit by the Grim Reaper, Hamlin.
Oh.
He just flicked him in the leg with his foot, and he acted like he tore his Achilles, and then he just came back, scored a touchdown.
Not good. Glad you have a good weekend.
Oh,
if you did, I'm glad.
Yeah, it was a good weekend for sure.
You had a little Halloween party at your new house.
Yeah, a little Halloween, a little shenanigans.
I don't remember much of it, but
which is crazy.
I remember walking in. Barely. Didn't really see much because of the smoke machine. But
the smoke machine was going crazy.
Yeah, I asked you a question about the part, and you're like, I don't remember.
Can't fucking shit. Nothing.
Vibes was up.
Yeah. And then on the ones and twos, Green Bay Packer himself.
I forgot they lost.
What's up,
man? See, I noticed after you're done with talking to Donnie and Brent, you looked at me, and then you realized you forgot to ask about the weekend, and then you look back at them.
Well, he's used to. He's used to. Oh wait,
Here's the thing with this, bro.
you did ask.
I know that you get pissed off when I don't ask you about your weekend, so I'm going to keep not asking you. That's the bit. Sorry.
I want to know how your weekend went this weekend. Yeah.
Loser.
Somebody. How'd it go? How was it? How was I heard it was a little rainy.
A little bit of rain, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we got the toughest conference in the NFL.
You do.
So I mean,
Division, I think you meant.
Division, yeah.
conference.
Don't matter. I mean, it's still
It
tough.
don't matter.
We knew what he meant.
Better than the Colts. They could.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, all right.
Just shooting shots is crazy.
Yeah, that's
That's
he's
deflecting.
not lying,
I was
though,
about to
so
say he's
it's
not
like-
wrong.
Deflecting is crazy.
All right, well, I mean, we do have a guest in person.
What?
So, I mean, let's quit beating around the bush and cut that bitch down. Let's get right into the convo. We are joined today, everyone get your left hand up,
Yup.
by the host of David Adams The Chase,
Oh, yeah.
the one and only Miss Commander herself,
What?
Alaina Jonathan. Let's go.
Thank you for recognizing me as a true Commanders fan here in Western New York, even though I do love the Bills.
The only one.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say.
Not the only one.
You are literally the only Commanders fan I know.
When David Adams had the Curtis Samuel signing, someone in a Curtis Samuel Washington jersey came in. And
Which Washington jersey was it?
It was the Washington football team
Okay,
jersey.
okay.
Don't you worry.
There you go.
Oh, man, how are you? I haven't been back on the pod since, like, when? Last year?
It's been over a year for sure.
Has to be.
Things have changed.
A
You
lot
guys are
of
big
things.
time
Hey,
now.
look at this.
You guys are big time now.
Huh? I mean, at least we're trying. Yeah, I mean, if you look at our comment section, we ain't doing shit.
You guys do well on TikTok, though.
Shout out Anthony. He's been getting the ball rolling there.
He's King TikTok.
TikTok's looking good. I mean, you guys are coming up. I might have to block you soon because
Hey,
you're coming up
don't
a
do
lot.
that.
Oh,
Only
hey,
one-
easy now, easy.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's all good stuff. You brought the boom.
Shout out Big Country Crazy.
The boom.
Acknowledge it. We're gonna get him on the show. I shot my shot. Probably not, but we'll see.
Hey, shoot a shoot.
They're too big now. They're big time.
I mean, speaking of big time, how about the chase? How's everything going with the chase?
Chase is so much fun. When we were on it prior, I think was David Yarger? Was he still on the chase when we?
He was because I think it was you and him
Yes.
that came on the show. Yep.
So I was third.
Shout out Yarger.
Shout out Yarger. Yeah, is he watching?
Maybe not.
I hope so.
I know.
I hope so.
So it was him, Troy LeCastro. Shout out.
Shout out.
No, take it back because he's probably watching. Take back shout out,
Okay,
Troy.
right.
No, you work with him too much, so you know. But it was Troy, David, and myself kind of on the show, and now I'm quote the main host. But I mean, you're on the show every
yeah,
Friday.
I'm on
NFL picks of the week, you bring it.
Bring
Look
the
at-
boom.
Bring
Yeah,
the
man, to
boom.
say the least.
But it's all good. We're trying to kind of build a new clientele and new audience with the vibe of the show because it was really buttoned up, newsy for a long time, but now it's kind of transitioning into more of just like whatever's going on in my brain. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it could be anything. It's
Could
wide
be,
open.
could be
It's wide
anything.
open.
You guys bring the vibes, huh?
Yeah, we try in the
Yeah.
card hobby. No one's really doing what the Chase is doing in terms of the card hobby. Like either it's ultra negative card conversations, which is insane to think about that people can get negative over a piece of cardboard, but they do.
I can't
And then,
allow.
or it's just
I
I
don't
don't even know cringy content. People are mad at the manufacturers. People are mad at everything that goes on there. Mad at too many 101s. Mad at unlicensed product. Mad at
it's
licensed product.
It's tough to make these guys happy, but I mean that's what our job is with the chase. We're
Yeah.
trying to turn the whole ship around here.
Yeah, it's tough, but it's fun.
Oh yeah. So I mean, you were the first female on Tank Talk ever. I mean, still raised to this day.
Wait, have you guys had any other females on the show?
That's it. No.
You just have there's none.
Oh, chill, relax. Relax.
Yeah, I don't know how I break the barriers
I mean,
down here.
it's not like we're not trying. I sent an email to Kay Adams. She might be too big.
Oh,
for
she's
us.
a little busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's with your boy, Danny Dimes, Kay Adams, and Danny Dimes.
Boy.
It's your boy. You're talking all this talk
With-
now.
with him
Now,
how?
lights, camera, action. You just suddenly don't want to claim the Giants, huh?
No,
What's
this
that
is
about?
just him. It doesn't matter
Who is
what
your
camera's
team?
on.
Hold on, time out. I do have a stat I wanted to bring up today, and I was
like that?
thinking of you when I seen it.
Did I send it to you?
The Chiefs won 2 Super Bowls between Daniel Jones' most recent 2 passing touchdowns at MetLife.
No way.
How does that feel? How does that feel?
He hadn't thrown
That's
a passing
fire.
touchdown since 2 years ago.
It's been a
And-
long time.
Yes.
That
At MetLife,
is
at
so
MetLife, at
sick
MetLife.
and twisted.
At MetLife at home, yes.
Andy did it this week with 0 yards passing.
See, I don't. Can someone explain?
crazy.
Someone explain to me that stat because I genuinely don't understand.
I don't. I mean, I've been watching football for a long time. I don't get it.
So did he pass it behind this line of scrimmage? I don't get it.
But in order for
Screens.
Or did he trip and fall and like the ball bounced off his head and he didn't throw it?
Between him and Jaden Daniels' first 2 passing touchdowns this weekend against each other, they had 2 touchdowns for a combined 1 yard.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's New York Giants football. And again, Giants fans, you guys fucking stink. I've been
They
telling
gonna
you.
muck it up.
I don't feel bad for a single Giants fan on planet Earth.
And I brought it up on the Chase before. I've had beef with these Giants fans since the whatever the fuck you want to call it, the off-season, preseason
Yeah.
Hard Knocks.
This year?
Yeah, I mean, I've been telling them since then. They didn't want to believe it. At least some are admitting to it in the comment section. Like, we just don't want to hear the truth. I'm like, thank you. At least
You
I
know
heard
what the truth
somebody.
is, though? Them Giants jerseys were clean this week.
The throwbacks.
This guy,
those
you
jerseys
put
were clean.
smoke and mirrors in front of him, and he's like just satisfied. Yeah.
I mean, it's hating ass Donnie for you.
Said they was fire.
They
So
are
do
kind
you
of clean.
do you claim an actual team that you like get mad at if they don't win?
Yeah, who's your number
No,
one?
it just goes to the next.
Or you
Yeah,
just
the Bills. Gotta be the Bills. I'd be sick when they let up 13 seconds be happening and stuff like that.
oh
But
man,
for the most part, though, I wasn't mad at wide right last year. I was like, yeah, I expected this.
yeah.
The Bengals game, wasn't even mad, just disappointed.
That's just a cynical point about being a Bills fan, honestly.
Yeah. 13 seconds, though. That one, they got me.
That
was, yeah.
that hurt. I remember. You know, I don't know if I told you this tag at work, but sometimes I watch 13 seconds, but I turn it off at the Gabe Davis touchdown, and I call it.
You're
And I'm
"We
like,
got it."
that's it.
That's what I thought,
all.
too.
That's such a good game for the Chiefs. It's such a good game for the Chiefs, but it's a great game.
Yeah,
That was a great game.
That was you reflect
Until it
on
wasn't.
until
Yeah,
it wasn't.
unfortunately,
I mean,
it went
Bills
the way it
fans,
went.
yeah.
Think about how many kids probably cried that night.
I was one of them.
You cried. You shed a tear. Okay, no,
I didn't. I was
In
lying.
all
I'm lying.
honesty,
Nadia did, I will
how
tell
many
you
of
that.
you have genuinely cried over the game of football? You either as a child or as an adult. Have
so
you shed a tear?
Yeah, so the second, or what was it? Whatever year it was, 2009, the Colts Saints Super Bowl. I cried, legit cried.
When did they lose? Don't spoilers. Spoilers.
I mean, yeah, no spoilers. 2009. Yeah, they lost to fucking Drew Brees. My lasting image of that day is Drew Brees holding up his sweet
little
boy.
kid.
And
then
I
he
fucking
blacked
hate
out.
that kid.
You
I hate him
that
so
little
much.
kid with his little
That's
headphones
tough.
The
That's so
fucking
tough.
headphones in and everything.
I don't think I've ever cried over a sport like a football game.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think I've cried.
Well, I think
That
Actual
cuts
tears.
deep. How old were you in 2009?
I was like 7th grade, so I mean, you think
Yeah.
13,
See.
14?
12, 13, something like
Yeah.
that.
Well, see, the Bills always suck.
Yeah, 12 or 13.
Yeah. See.
Right, and that's why I was a Colts fan. 'Cause I mean, Bills always stunk. And I'm like, Peyton Manning, we're going to Super Bowl. Yeah, I love this team.
I love
You
this
kidding me?
team. Go horses.
And speaking of,
Yeah.
Giddy up.
Yeah.
That's also the wrong team, guys.
I also found out this year that what a Colt actually is.
Yeah, baby horse, right? You
Yes.
told me.
Yeah, it's a baby.
Oh, it's a
horse.
baby horse?
Yeah.
You're not even a grown horse?
Oh,
That's the Bronco.
Yo.
Here we go.
it's not. I mean, the Colts are
bad.
down bad. Right?
Yeah,
we'll get
they're-
into that
they're
a
all
little
Yeah,
bit later.
aspects,
Oh
apparently.
man, you know you have my Lord and Savior though, Joe Flacco on the team.
Oh yeah, we seen it last night. I mean,
You look great.
we can talk about it right now if you like. So
I
I'm
love Joe
glad.
Flacco.
I'm glad the world got to see this because it's like, okay, Anthony Richardson, they tore him to the ground. Worst young quarterback of all time. They're making him out to be. They're like, you know what? Sit back and watch Joe Flacco. Learn from an actual pro and how he does things. So Joe was like, all right, AR, I'm gonna show you the ropes, man. So
Watch this.
check this out. We're gonna produce our season lows in almost every fucking category offensively. Offensive points, we got 6 of them. Total yards, 227 total.
Pretty good.
Rushing yards, 68. And first downs, we only got 13 of them. This is how you be a pro, Anthony Richardson.
I don't know. I think your hate is a little misdirected coming at Joe Flacco.
Whoa.
I think
It's
I
not-
think if it was Jacoby Brissett, if it was Mason Rudolph, if it was anyone, insert them into that.
Mason Rudolph deserves it.
Oh my
We,
god.
we tried it with Jacoby Brissett. I mean, he's a part of the carousel.
He's cool.
Oh, so where do the Colts rank in terms of defense in the NFL? Are they mid-tier?
I'm not
He loves
exactly
the
off the top of my beginning of the season, one of the worst. One of the worst.
They were
But
cooking
past
this
couple
week.
weeks.
Who's some notable names on that defense that I would know?
DeForest Buckner, maybe.
Okay, I've heard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kenny Moore.
Kenny Moore.
Who are your safeties?
DeForest Buckner's a cheat code,
That's
though,
where they get a
because
little chippy.
DeForest Buckner's
Not exactly. Nick
cool
Cross, he's in like the top 10 in tackling this season, which is
That's
I mean,
not a
for a
good
safety,
sign.
that's not good. It's not
not a
good.
good
That
sign.
means
It's
everybody's
actually
getting
bad
back.
sign.
Yeah.
But here,
Tackling at the
yeah,
same.
no, that's not good.
Joe Budden podcast guy.
Zaire Franklin.
Yep.
Leads leading tackles every fucking season.
and
But
podcasts.
to revert back to what you're saying, the Joe Flacco, it's not that I hate Joe Flacco. I don't mind him at all. It's
You hate the hate.
It's the media putting him on like he's the fucking savior of this team because, like, people point the blame at the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that everyone got to witness it last night.
Yeah.
The play calling is absolutely horrendous for someone who's supposed to be the offensive genius, quote unquote.
Yeah, what's up with Steichen?
I'm losing out on Shane Steichen. I think I'm almost out on him.
I think you should be out on him. It's sounding like it's time to be out on him.
It's crazy.
How long has he been the coach?
Oh, this is his second year.
I just don't know what.
Dennis Allen's a free agent.
Don't get him.
Heard that breaking news, Dennis Allen.
I called that.
He's available, yeah.
You texted.
You
that
said
back.
this when they were 2-0.
Yeah.
You said this when they were 2-0. They
Wait,
haven't
what?
won a fucking game since then.
I did. I was a Saints believer, though, to
Yeah.
start it all out.
Yeah, but it's fucking tough right now. It's fucking tough.
Yeah, they're bottom 5
So take me
for
back to when.
defensive
That's tough.
stats.
Take me back to when
Colts?
AR was drafted. Like, what
Hold
was
on,
your?
she is like, she's the host of the Tank Talk.
She's just picking out your
She's
brain.
asking me the questions.
I know, but I just want to know, like, what like when AR got drafted. Were you like, this is it?
Oh yeah, like I understood that like it's raw talent, it's gonna take some time, but the potential, the ceiling, probably could be a top 5 quarterback at some point. I mean, I didn't expect it right away, but the beginning of the season last year, he showed the flashes of it, and I just don't know what went wrong.
He also only played 17 games before he got drafted.
People forget about that.
You got to give up on
And
the
he didn't play
project
in
after
high
10
school,
games.
right?
So
No,
He didn't play in high school
I
football.
don't think so.
No, he
That's
played.
what Josh C was saying.
that's
He
crazy.
played his junior and senior years of high school. That's it.
That's what it was.
Only started like
What was he
six
doing
games.
freshman year? Just
Check him
Hanging
out,
out.
man.
Chilling.
Right,
Didn't
like-
you want to just hang out freshman?
Yeah, but I mean, I still got hope. I'm hoping that like, all right, we disciplined him. He's still like 22 years old. People forget this.
Yeah, he's a kid.
He tapped out. All right. You
Tapped
can't-
out's crazy.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
do that.
As a quarterback.
he was working
I'm
too
o-
much at DQ.
I'm okay. You gotta stop it. I knew as soon as he did that, and I'm actually shocked I haven't seen memes of that.
That needs to
At
be.
DQ.
But anyways, like I'm just okay. You tapped out. You get disciplined. Your bench. Cool. All right, let's move on from that. We seen all we had to see yesterday because even if there was no difference, Joe Flacco made no difference yesterday.
That was
he
good.
did.
It was on prime time too. Everyone got to see it.
And I'm glad. I'm glad they did. Because now, you know what? Go to Twitter right now. They all want him back.
They are.
They all
Yeah.
want him back.
What's Colts Twitter?
Trending on Twitter yesterday, I think, for a good couple hours. Free AR5. Yeah.
Yeah, you had to add the 5 in there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do it. No.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
doesn't
you
like
can't do
that.
Presidential election can't be running that.
Can't be.
Can't be running that.
So is Colts
Joe
Twitter
Flacco's
as
number 15 now.
diabolical as Bill's Twitter? Because Bill's Twitter is just brain rot and negativity.
That's
it's not as bad. I mean,
Bill's Twitter sucks.
yeah, no, they're. I mean, you could elaborate. What do you see?
I see. Like, I mean,
I'm taking
you,
back the hosting. What do you see?
I mean, Bill's Twitter. It goes from Tyler Bass should be like flagged in the town square or whatever, stoned
He's
in the
our
town.
savior.
To he's
Yeah.
our savior as a 60,
Yeah.
like in a matter of
Nah,
10 seconds. So it
can't
takes
trick
to
me.
Yeah,
line
I
up.
know.
It's crazy, and I actually feel really bad for Tyler Bass in terms of just a human being.
why.
To a human being,
Don't be a kicker then if you can't kick.
it's like human being to human being though. No one deserves death threats.
Well, no, don't.
Death
You don't
threats is
deserve
crazy.
death threats. No.
Yeah. Whoa. Take it back, huh?
All right, can we-
Go be good at your job, huh? That's what I
FBI
thought.
agent, we need to check on Donnie's mailing, where he's shipping his mail out, and yeah, we need to. I'm kind of concerned now, dude.
Don't worry about it.
if you say so. But yeah, to tie it back, let's reel it back in here.
I know. We just started.
Let's
yapping.
reel it back in
We
here.
just started yapping.
So, one thing I like to ask people, like origin stories of their fandom.
Yeah.
Why the Washington Commanders?
Have you heard the story? You might have on the chase. I can take you guys back to the exact moment I became
Well, let's
a
do it.
Washington football. Close your eyes. It's COVID year. 2020 wild card game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Washington football team.
Okay.
Taylor Heineke at starting quarterback
I watched
versus
it,
Tom Brady to then win a Super Bowl ring, his 7th ring, all right? And that'll end his marriage with Giselle. That'll end everything because of football. Taylor Heineke is leading the Washington football team on a potential 3-point difference drive, so it wouldn't be such a big gap in score.
Yeah.
Dives at the pylon. Do you guys remember this?
Yes.
I do.
You do?
actually.
Yeah.
Because they almost beat Tom Brady in that Bucs team.
They did.
He dislocated his shoulder, and I remember sitting on the couch, and I was like, that's football. Like that's when it actually clicked. Like it actually clicked in my brain. I was like, that's a quarterback right there. As I'm watching Tom Brady, and I have watched Tom Brady, I'm like, that's grit. That's football. I love this team. I love Scary McLaurin.
Scary. I mean, it might as well be.
Scary Terry. I loved him. I always thought he was an elite wide receiver. He just got no love because he's had 15 different quarterbacks in the span, and they all stunk. Yeah. So I just watched that, and then I kind of learned more about the history of Washington and the football team there. And I mean, they haven't had a winning season since
RG3
96. I don't even know.
It's been sooner than that, but
they're 7-2, right now.
7-2. Yeah.
7-2. They haven't been that way since 96. Listen, there's a good chance it's Bills Commanders Super Bowl. Jaden Daniels goes as the first rookie to ever go to the Super Bowl.
I mean, it's not that outlandish to say right now.
No,
the way they're playing, Donnie. I know you. Here's another on his hate list. Dan Quinn.
Why do you hate? That's such a random hate.
He just doesn't deserve to be a head coach.
Why?
He
also doesn't like defense. So.
He blew it. He was Seattle's D coordinator, okay?
With Pete Carroll?
Yeah. Should have never left. He should have never left.
Look what happened when he left. I mean,
he went to Atlanta, got a 28-3 lead.
Oh, that was him?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's my head coach.
That's your head coach.
That's my head coach.
Then he went to Dallas over there with Mike McCarthy, so I was like, I don't like
defense,
Mike McCarthy either.
What's your thoughts on Sean McDermott then?
Oh, don't get him started.
Oh, he should have been gone years ago.
Who?
Sean McDermott.
No, I know who would replace him though.
Oh, literally anybody.
Buddy on the street. Buddy on the side of the road.
I don't care.
Bob Saleh, seriously?
All right,
not him, but like someone that knows. Brian Dable should be the coach of the Bills.
I think there's too much allure around Brian Dable and his time in Buffalo. I didn't buy into the Brian Dable hype.
That's when they were the best.
Then he got on the Ozempic.
Yeah.
Then he got Ozempic.
I mean, that's what the New York Giants do to you. You know what I mean?
I know.
It all ties back to those rat bastards.
I wonder if he even lost the weight from Ozempic or if he just was so stressed and lost the weight.
He's watching Danny Dimes every week.
I thought he was good though.
We'd rather watch Danny DeVito.
No.
Yeah.
No.
At this point, yeah. I mean, Danny DeVito throw more touchdown passes in MetLife than Danny Dimes has the past however many years.
Past like 3 years, probably.
Oh, man.
I mean, this is a team in your division, but I mean, Commanders at the top. So
for now.
So you just start.
What do you mean for now? What does that mean? They're going to stay at the top. Okay, Dak's out.
Yeah.
Dak's out multiple weeks, they're saying. What did he hurt? His hamstring?
Talking about him. Yeah,
Dak's out multiple weeks. Cowboys are done. Eagles are the only true threat, and they're a fraudulent team. I'm not a believer in the Eagles. I'm not.
Fraudulent. They throw away 10 points every week because they're head coach, and they still win.
They go for a fourth down every time.
The tush push is so old. It's so overdone, and they've ruined it for me. And then you got Jason Kelsey spiking phones.
They actually went 0 for 2 on the tush push this week.
I know.
I saw at least.
That's why I'm just stopped.
So that's why Alaina's saying they're dead. That's why she's saying they're dead.
They have to retire that move with Jason Kelsey.
I know.
So you're asking me how I was feeling when Anthony Richardson got drafted.
Mm-hmm.
When the Commanders got Jaden Daniels. Did you know right away you're going to be sitting at 7-2 in Week 9?
I don't think I knew right away. So I got through David Adams. I was lucky enough to be chosen to go to Detroit to watch the draft live and like do content, obviously. So I got to meet Jaden, and it was actually really interesting how the media was treating him. We all knew he was going to go to the Commanders. It was like you knew Caleb Williams was going to the Bears. You knew Jaden Daniels was going to the Commanders. It was kind of like a known thing. And you also knew from that experience that Rome Odunze was going to the Bears because they were all buddy on like the field at the events. It was interesting to watch.
She had boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground. You could see it. So that was interesting to watch. But the media was acting like Jaden Daniels hated Washington and hated his entire time there when I just think he was a young kid that just was not excited by the DMV area.
Sure.
Is that a crime to not be excited by the city?
Nah. It's a nice spot.
Do you think every player that comes to Buffalo is like, this is the best place I've ever seen?
No, because I mean, a lot of. I mean, go back to Thurman Thomas. I don't know if you guys heard.
Or Jim Kelly.
Thurman Thomas thought he said, okay, I got drafted to the Bills. All right, I'm going to be going to New York Knicks games in New York City. The whole thing.
Oh wait, no, was that OJ?
Thurman, I mean, probably him too, but I remember Thurman Thomas saying this during like the Four Falls of Buffalo documentary.
Yes.
He's like, I thought I'm going to go see the New York Knicks play and everything. All the city is going to be great. And he's like, when I get there, there's
shithole.
There's nothing but snow.
Just shithole.
So no, I don't know.
But no, I have a video of, if you go on D_NFL Gremlin, I have a video of me reacting to Jaden Daniels. Thank you. I have a video of me reacting to Jaden Daniels getting picked, and it was so funny because we were in the section that was for Detroit Lions season ticket holders. Like, it was an exclusive section, and that we like kind of snuck into because we just like faked her having a wristband. It was weird, the security at the draft, but I start screaming when they draft Jaden Daniels, and everyone else is just a Lions fan. They're like looking over at me like, who the hell is this person?
Why the hell are you here?
Why are you here? Why are you so excited that you're taking Jaden Daniels? It doesn't make any sense.
And now they're looking back at it, they're like, holy shit.
That
I can see why she was
that
like,
girl was electric. And I love LSU, to be honest. Like, I've loved them.
Yeah.
I've loved them since the Joe Burrow era. Arrest me. Arrest me for liking Joe Burrow during 2019 LSU run, all right?
So,
They were a good team.
quick question.
You had me at first.
You had me in the first half.
Greatest offense in college football history?
What, that LSU 2019
yeah.
LSU team? Yeah, absolutely.
Jefferson and Chase.
Yeah, that was a crazy team if you really reflect on it. Who was their running back?
Clyde.
Clyde Edwards, yeah.
That's crazy. He's dead.
Man. Yeah, but that was a really cool experience. Got to see my boy get drafted, so.
Give me Tim Tebow.
Where the fuck did
Florida
that
Gators.
come from?
I just watched that
College
doc.
offenses.
You take it Urban Meyer's Florida Gators.
Might have to.
You're a fan of Aaron Hernandez.
Back
huh?
up, Cam Newton. And yeah,
Not for long. He said, "Get me the fuck out of
He's
here."
like, Urban Meyer-
Yo, we can see why he said that.
So I'm trying to live.
that team is crazy. Housey Brothers. What?
Did you
Oh,
watch
no,
the
but-
doc on Netflix?
No.
You should.
No.
Urban
I was expecting more out of that.
Urban's kind of a psychopath, low key.
Yeah, we knew that.
Don't say.
Well, I didn't know that. Okay, the Urban Meyer I was introduced to was Jacksonville Urban Meyer. I'd never heard of Urban Meyer until.
But,
Really?
You don't
Yeah.
know what happened while he was there?
No, I watched the doc and now I know he was kind of
Yeah.
creating a little cult, low key.
They won.
They did win. That's all he wanted.
Not a lot
That's
of
all I
winners.
care about.
That was all.
Then he
Donnie
went to
cared
Ohio
about.
State, right?
AOH.
Ayo.
Are you guys Ohio State fans?
It's just me.
Just you, Jesus. Your fandom is tough, huh?
What do you mean? We're what?
They just beat Penn State,
Yeah.
though.
Ohio State was nice. If you want to talk about offense, CJ Stroud
Yeah.
with
And everyone's like, oh, the
Olave.
typical, Ohio State quarterback.
Garrett
Can't make it
Wilson.
look what the fuck he did. He changed that narrative quick, didn't he?
Do you guys feel that
CJ.
CJ's having a sophomore slump? A little bit?
He was just never that good.
Oh, he didn't like.
I can't stand this guy. He's just,
Bro, all he's ever done is win 11 games one year. Congratulations. And then you beat Joe Flacco in the playoffs. Like, what have you ever done? Nothing. They're talking about him like he's Tom Brady 2.0.
he might be.
He's over here on the podcast with
right.
Micah Parsons.
So, ladies, says you're like a co-host in the Tank Talk podcast, right? Oh.
Yeah, I know. I am gonna run out. I'm like
Ask
this
him.
guy.
Just name 5 quarterbacks. Get his opinion quick. Go.
Okay, 5 quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson won.
Oh, great. MV3.
Really?
Yeah.
Geno
He
Smith.
has more perfect passing rating games in like less than 100 starts than Tom Brady ever had in his life. Peyton Manning in his life. Kurt Warner. They all had
So
less.
you're a Ravens fan, you sicko.
Bro,
You're
they got
out-
Derrick
you're
Henry
out
now.
They're
Zay
in top
Flowers.
5.
You're out here in the
In the top
streets
5.
punching Commanders fans. That's what you're doing. I need security to walk to my
Yeah,
car.
we need to be careful what you want out here.
Oh my god. Okay, Geno Smith.
I mean,
No opinion, do ya?
You like
Geno's-
Seattle, too. So
I
that's
like
great.
Seattle, and I don't understand how he's even doing any good over there. And I wanted Malik Willis to replace him like 3 years ago, and they're doing like kind of okay. So I guess,
Just okay.
but the
You know who
sooner that he
Geno-
gets replaced, the better. Probably.
You know who Geno's backup is, right?
Sam Howell. If
Yeah,
he
my
came
favorite guy.
Yeah, if he came
Yeah,
in,
this guy. I like this guy now.
now.
we'd be up. If
Okay,
he was-
Bo Nix.
He's coming around. I've watched 0 Broncos games, so
He's coming around,
He's
though.
coming around, though. He's
I
here.
started him in fantasy this week, and he scored like 17. He caught a touchdown, so
He caught a touchdown?
yeah, he could run. He could run.
Brock Purdy.
Oh, fuck.
Here we go.
System quarterback. Literally, if we put Tank out there quarterback for the 49ers, they would have the exact same record that Brock Purdy's ever had, and his demise is coming.
What, 27 games?
Once your 27 starts in on the 49ers,
You only got 27 games, though, Tank.
I'll be all right.
then you'll
Then
probably
you're
be fine. You'll go to
figure it
one
out.
Super Bowl, lose, because you're the weak link, and then that's good.
Double ZY banana. That's all I need to know.
Okay, and then Tua.
Oh, he's like the bad version of Brock Purdy.
Oh, man. Poor
terrible.
Tua.
Oh, he just went off on Tua last week. I don't know.
Oh, I
if you
missed
seen
it.
Oh
I
yeah,
missed
I had
it.
a whole rant about Tua, and then he lost to Kyler, which he should have because he's terrible. And
You would be a Kyler stan.
yeah, Kyler's
You're a sicko.
He
There's
just-
so many things that need to be
just
studied
running
about your
around
brain.
crazy.
And so, kind of back to the chase, and you
he's
said in the
left-handed.
beginning when you first got there, it was more like newsy.
Yeah, for sure. It was complete. I mean, we had 2 news desks, and we had 2 teleprompters with full written out scripts that would take David and Troy literal hours to write and research on.
Yeah.
And when I started coming on as more of a personality host, more so than like a knowledge base, now my card knowledge is huge because I've worked there for 2 years and completely embraced the hobby in a sense.
Shout out the hobby.
Shout out the hobby. So now I've kind of just made it personality driven and inserted my opinion and like allow your opinion. And Josh Cormier, who also was on the Tank Talk.
yeah, a couple
shout out.
weeks ago, huh?
I don't want to shout. I'm not shouting him out either. But
Oh my god!
that's what he wants. I'm not giving him what he wants. He's claiming that
Shout out.
I'm doing all this stuff, talking about his dead relatives poorly, talking about this. It's all fake news. He's lying.
He did say that.
He's lying. So I'm just allowing people to be. No, I didn't. I'm allowing people to kind of be themselves and bring their own energy. It's tough if you're not super passionate.
We're talking about my grandpa.
I wasn't.
Donnie, I don't think you can talk.
I wasn't. That's what he wants me to talk about him. I'm just not.
All right, we're done with him.
Yeah, we're done with him. How are you liking being on the chase? Not to hijack your show or anything.
You've already came this far. I mean, I feel like I'm just a guest on the show now.
I'm just chatting. I feel like I'm in the middle, so I'm like, all
No,
right.
This is it. I mean, no, I love it. I mean, it's a lot different from this show, obviously, but you guys been a big help in getting me caught up to speed on like the hobby and everything and what's going on. And it's a lot different from like what I was sort of brought in to do, just like breaking everything. But no, I love it. I mean, I can't complain. Everyone's cool. Everyone's cool.
Work's fun. Not a lot of people can say that, but you can't say that. Work's fun.
Brandon can't say that.
I ain't gonna say nothing about the work.
Why? You don't talk about your profession here?
Hey,
Well, you don't even know what he does.
I know.
ask Dylan. Ask Dylan.
He still don't know.
Dylan's been asking me for 4 years what I do. I'm like, I'd be around.
What's your degree in?
Computer science.
All right.
Genius.
Genius, there he
I mean,
is.
look at the
Things.
size of the fucking laptop. I mean, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's a 16-inch screen right there. Go crazy.
So other than the
Only to
chase,
use
do you?
sleeper with.
All right. I
Yeah,
guess
only to set my lineups,
Yeah,
and that's it.
yeah.
You all right?
Burnt both my fingers this week.
Doing what?
I didn't know fog machines got hot.
All right.
all right,
Got
Karen.
it. It's you know how some people like you can like I don't know if you believe in like reincarnation. We might be getting on a total different topic.
This
Okay,
is
let's
like-
get it.
Now
Let's
it's-
get it.
Now it's the Joe Rogan.
But
Here we go.
there's some people that like you could tell. Okay, your soul might have been on this earth once or twice.
Yeah.
It's this guy's first time. It's first time. on Earth. It's your first.
That is the greatest explanation of Donnie of all time.
Just figuring it out, you know.
Hey, Donnie, welcome to Earth, man.
It's Buddy's first
It's a good run.
time.
It's a good run.
Oh man.
So other than like hosting the chase, do you have any other like roles you do behind the scenes at David Adams? I know I see you every day. You're all over the fucking place. Just
Honestly, like I think a lot, and I say our community because I mean you work at David Adams as well, so you know the people I'm talking about. I think I leave the chase and I just literally go home, but I do a lot of like the production management, so setting up bigger events, setting up Bills tailgate breaks. We break live from the Mafia House every home game for the Bills. Just keeping the staff organized in general with our big sales and streams and stuff like that. So I'm kind of a manager in that regard, but I don't really dictate orders. I just kind of keep people organized, I guess.
keep people in line.
And I do a lot of production stuff too. Like if you've seen like the stream goes down, I kind of hop in there and try to help out. But
Right.
I wear many hats at David Adams, but it's a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You want me to ask you a
No,
question?
that's all I got.
No.
Hell yeah.
We gotta get back on track.
We gotta get back on track.
Yeah, we're trying, but
Yeah, I think Washington probably does. Kellen Moore's probably holding it all the way together over there.
Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
Kellen Moore.
I'm like blanking.
Try again.
He's not the guy?
No.
He's on the Eagles.
Your boy Cliff.
Oh, yeah.
You don't even know what's going
Where is
on.
Kellen Moore
That's
at?
what I'm saying.
The Eagles. And you
Yes.
lived and died by Kellen Moore.
That's my guy.
I don't know why.
So is Cliff, though.
I hate Cliff, but at least he's doing something for Commanders. I think he's a better offensive coordinator than he was head coach, right?
See, I got a lot of, like, I think about that same way about a lot of these head coaches right now.
Sheenstein.
That's what it's looking like.
Unfortunately,
That's what it
the
looks
Bills organization is just a storyline organization, so we're just never going to get rid of anybody.
Nah, unfortunately not.
What does that mean?
Josh Allen's going to live and die on Buffalo without a ring.
Without a ring.
We'll get one.
DeMar Hamlin almost did it too soon.
All right. Holy shit. Holy shit!
Shout out to Mar.
Shout out to Mar.
This is the Tank
was
Talk
good.
experience right here.
I know. All right. That's what
Let's
I
go.
listen. I say all this stuff like off camera, but hey, we're here.
You can do it on camera here. I mean, let it fly. I mean, David Adams, are they watching? Who knows?
No, I doubt it. Oh man.
Well, I mean, it was a pleasure having you in here. I
my
mean,
gosh,
so
yeah.
it's like you were saying last year around this time when you came in, or what was it, 2 years ago?
Was it 2 years?
No, it was
I don't
last
know.
year. It was last year. I'm losing track.
It might have
Was
been
it
like
last year?
Days here.
I think it
It
might
was
have been.
last year.
I don't really remember. You don't have a guest log? You don't
That's
keep
when
track of
Dylan
your-
pulled out the old book.
Yeah, when he pulled out his raunchy little. Oh, it's right there.
Hey, you want to take a look?
Nah, I'm good. I don't need to. I already looked. Whose
Some-
big ass cleat is that?
PSA 10s in there.
Go.
Yes.
Is it signed?
Former Bill. Yep.
Former Bill.
Oh man,
Active
what is
player.
Former.
Bear
Who has
Don.
Bear? Oh, Tremaine.
It's Tremaine right there.
That's a huge.
You know what this is?
Yeah.
That's
That's a
shout out
10.
to the hobby. You know what I mean? Speaking of the hobby.
You got a leaf card on your set. Roll Tide Willie.
Don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. Yeah.
Yes.
I've never heard of that man. Who's
You're
this?
kidding.
Who's
You're
this-
joking, right?
I'm not joking. Never heard of him in my
He's
life.
a legend.
It's not good.
Who's this
I mean,
signed
you're
by?
not really living.
Tony Dungy.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Colts
So-
head
so-
coach for the.
For that Super Bowl.
You
he
You
was
better
just
show
talking
respect to
First African American head coach to win the
Oh
Super Bowl.
Holy shit!
What is your
I
problem?
didn't know. I was coming into a pop quiz. We got Buddy over here not knowing where Cliff Kingsbury is.
All right, well, where the hell can we follow you and where can we tune into the chase if
How about-
some of these guys wanted to? Here?
If you want to follow my awful sports takes and all of that, I'm DA_NFL Gremlin on all the socials. And then DA_The Chase. You can find Tank here every Friday. We do NFL picks of the week. The loser who has the least amount of points, which is now trending towards me after you won rock, paper, scissors, has to do a true 24-hour stream. Air mattress in the lounge. You're sleeping, eating,
Wow.
streaming there for 24 hours.
That's why I'm locked in on these picks. Spread the bread. We're starting to fall off a little bit, but
Me and
nah,
you
these money lines straight up. We're good. We're
Yeah,
in the clear.
you're rolling. I mean, we all got close. Like we're getting 12 out of the 14. That's pretty good.
It's not good. It's not bad.
pretty good.
It's pretty
Not bad.
competitive, but yeah, that's where I am.
Gotta start.
DA_The Chase. If you're gonna follow anything, please follow the Chase.
No, yeah.
You picked the Cardinals this week?
We didn't
We're
do
gonna-
the
we're
pick. We
gonna
do the
find
picks on
out.
Friday.
Yeah,
Oh no. Did
I
I
know.
pick the Cardinals?
The game already happened.
No, I
I
know.
picked
that.
the Bears. I know that. Bears. How the Bears were bear down. Even DJ Moore sat down in the middle of the play. You're talking about Anthony Richardson tapping out. That might have been worse. Middle of the play as it's
sat down?
happening.
I like it when he does it, though.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them.
Exactly.
It's not right. All right. Appreciate you coming on. Alaina Jonathan, everybody.
I'm out of here.
All right.
I'm out of here. Thank you, everybody.
All right, get out of here.
Hey, bro, I'm outta here.
All right. And while you're still here, if you're still here,
Bye.
see ya.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh, she's out of here.
All right. Nice.
Bang bong.
Yo, chicken Big Mac.
Oh, I tried that yesterday.
It was good.
Yeah, it's not great.
I liked it.
I still have to try it.
6.8 out of 10.
Okay. So it's a good eat, but probably wouldn't have again. Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I haven't got another
That's
one.
what that means.
If
Yeah.
they were $1, I would.
Shout out Layla for coming on. You never know what you're going to get. I had no idea what to expect because it's
Just ran the
different
show
every
for
day.
the first half hour. That was
She
good.
took it over.
Yeah.
So I don't even know where we go from here. Psych! You can follow us at TankTalk_pod. Subscribe to our channel right here.
Right now.
Right now.
You get a haircut or something? And I'm not saying that to be funny. Like, actually.
You know what? It might be the fit. Normally I don't wear fitteds.
All right. It's a hat shape or something.
Yeah.
I was about to say. Because if it's just a little bit big, it's not big.
No, sitting on
But
top
I'm
Not
just
like in a
saying,
bad
yeah,
way,
around
just
it.
Yeah.
differently. Yeah. Looks like you got a fresh fade or something.
It's just because you can see your sides more.
You see it.
That's what it really is, yeah.
My bald ass.
Something was happening.
That's all it is.
Speaking of something happening, the show is still fucking happening some ways, somehow. And we're less than 50 subscribers away to 1,000.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Speaking of easy peasy, I mean,
Lemon squeeze.
like we're talking, Tyler Bass made the 61-yard field goal look way too easy.
It's crazy, too, because before he lined up, I'm sitting there in the living room, I'm saying, they should just knee it.
No.
That's it.
I really did not want them to even try to kick that.
You hate him that bad?
Yeah, I thought he was going to miss, and then next thing you know, here we go. It's like the Texans game all over again. Now they get the ball at the 50, they're going to go 4 yards, and then they're going to kick field goal, we're going to lose.
I mean, the pros I got about it, I feel like he should have the confidence now that he won't miss as many. And if he does miss as many, then get him out. You make a 61-yarder and then you start missing again, you can't do it.
He don't have the eye black no more. You could tell there's something wrong with him.
Well, he's trying to lock back in. And you're right. He did miss an extra point earlier in the game, but
You saw the other extra one, too.
when it matters, it don't matter.
Bong!
He finally had his moment. I think that definitely boosted his confidence back. You see it in the post game. Everyone was shedding tears for him, lifting him up and everything.
It's
and
crazy.
Tyler Bass might be back because I will tell you right now, inside sources saying earlier a couple weeks ago, if he was to miss a couple,
See you
he would
later.
have been out there. And it's not a secret because they came in to work different guys out and everything,
Thicker,
signed
quicker.
to the practice squad. But I'm happy for Tyler Bass. He's been through, some bad moments these past couple seasons with the Buffalo Bills. More
Last
recency bias last season. Lost that game against the Chiefs. But, the Bills get the dub over the Dolphins 30-27. Miami made it a game, huh?
Unfortunately.
It was a good game. I think they just ran all over the Bills,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Devon A-Chain.
That's our weakness. Just run the ball.
Just run it, and if you just keep doing that, because they were running all over us, and I was like, yeah, McDaniel's going to get away from it, though. He's going to try to do some other stuff. No, they just kept running. It was working. That was good.
I kept it going. So,
But they were losing the first half, and I was like, Bills are going to win this game.
That's how it goes.
I just have no faith in the Dolphins.
Second half team.
well, I forget the plus-minus differential in points for the Bills compared from first half to the second half, but we're talking like astronomically different. The Bills are just for some reason, they just played a game. In the first half, they're like, all right, whatever, we're just going to play this out. Second half, they're like, all right, let's lock the fuck in. This is what we need to do. And it's shown this whole season up to date.
I like it, but don't keep doing that in the playoffs.
No, you can't.
Nah.
It happens every time.
Yeah, don't try to do that with Joe Burrow. Go down 21-5.
Well, are we even going to see Joe Burrow in the playoffs?
Probably not.
Yeah, we'll see him. And we might have to see him first round.
Probably not.
Because if they make it, they're going to be like 7 seed. And the Bills are going to be like 2 seed.
True.
Maybe 3.
If the Bengals are 7 seed, I hope we're 3.
They still have a comfortable lead in this AFC East. They're sitting at the top of it, 7-2. Then the rest of the division, forget about it. The Jets could be on the come up 3-6, but they're still four games out of first place. You could guarantee. Isn't it crazy how, like, if I was to tell you in the offseason,
Okay.
that the Buffalo Bills could lock up the AFC East potentially in fucking week 12, week 13, with the way the Jets have been hyped up, the way the Dolphins have been hyped up all offseason, you probably wouldn't have believed me, even though Donnie probably would. But if I was to tell Brother Brent or anybody else, they wouldn't believe me.
You'd be like, nah. No way. Here we
So,
are.
He's pretty much locked in, though. It's kind of lit.
and I feel like I was saying this at work today at David Adams. Like, I feel like this is the most like locked in the Bills have as a collective unit under this whole Sean McDermott and Brandon Bean regimen. I don't know
both
what you
sides
guys
of the ball.
think. Every phase of the game.
They're like nothing, no drama, no badness happening, nothing.
No, just coming in and play. And then they did have the everybody eats mentality. It sort of changed when Amari Cooper came in, but even still, he didn't even
he
play
started.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Ray
Everyone-
fucking Davis. Huh?
Ray fucking Davis. As I seen him score that touchdown. You could ask Brethren. I yelled, Ray fucking Davis. I told you, Sal. I told you.
And then the girl in front of us was like, yeah. That shit was hilarious.
But this draft class is really coming through for him. And then even Matt Milano stepping out, Dorian Williams. Who would have fucking thought he'd be balling out like this?
Yeah. Especially last season. He didn't do so good.
No, rookie season. I know he could get after it because I've seen it in action before. So
Yeah.
it's like the whole team is locked in right now. But on the other side of the spectrum, though, where the fuck do the Dolphins go from here?
Oh, yeah. The Dolphins, I have no idea where they're going.
Somewhere.
It
I
ain't
got a
about-
friend that's a Dolphins fan, and he said, yo, just sit 2 of the rest of the year and let's just tank.
May as well.
And I was like, I guess that makes
They're
sense.
tanking for two. Tank for who now?
Should tank to get rid of Tua, I guess.
Do you? Here's my thought too. I've been thinking about this past couple of days, and we're getting towards that part of the season where it's like, okay, we know who the fuck is who. Do you think tanking is possible in the NFL? And do you think teams really try to lose?
Try to lose.
Some teams try to lose. From the Dolphins, we know.
Let me rephrase this. Yes, let me rephrase this.
Flores.
So I think
He still didn't do it though.
I think on this whole topic, front offices, if they're at a certain point in the season where they know they're not going to make it, they want to try to lose to put themselves in a better position for the next year's draft and so on and so forth. Players and coaches, I think it's the complete opposite.
Yeah, no one wants to lose.
Yeah, I
No.
don't see any coaches trying to lose. Though. I mean, I feel like maybe the Giants.
No, they're just bad organization.
Yeah, but I feel like
They're a playoff team, though, no?
soon. I don't know if Dayball's seat is hot or not, but I feel like if his seat isn't hot and he knows that he has another year left, they would lose. They'd have no problem losing out.
Yeah, I think give him another year.
But I can't think of any other teams really that are like down to just like even the Panthers don't want to lose. And I was like, I'm watching the Panthers Saints game going like, yo, y'all are blowing this pick right now.
Right, and even if you think of the player-wise, like they still got families to feed, bro. I mean, and that goes for the coaches too. And let's just say there's players that like know that like their time's coming up for this team. They don't want to put bad fucking film out
Yeah.
because they know they're gonna.
They gotta get that money.
They got to get the money for the next team that wants to come in and get them. So I don't know. It's just I just don't like when people are like, "Oh, this team is tanking for sure." Maybe they're just fucking bad.
They could just be terrible.
Like the Browns.
In football, if you let up a little bit, you're getting killed out there.
Yeah.
So
The only team I can see losing on purpose going forward is the Dolphins.
Maybe the Cowboys. For fun.
Cowboys are fucked. What was the problem with Dak Prescott? He's out for.
His hamstring, I
Hamstring
think.
apparently, even though he said he was asking to go back in, and then he was on the sideline saying we suck.
Oh, he said more. He said
And then
we fucking suck. That's what he said.
there you go. And then I think CeeDee Lamb's shoulders hurt.
Oh, pull the plug.
Cowboys are done. So I mean, we're trying to say here is Dallas is gonna blow this bitch up.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy.
Is he going before the
Hit the
season's
road.
over?
Nah. I think
I
they'll
don't know.
settle
That's a
that.
good question.
Well,
If they
who
continue
else
to
they
lose
got?
games, if they lose however many games in a row now, yeah, I think he's done.
All right, let me rephrase what I said. Realistically, yes, he should be fired. Knowing Jerry Jones, he will not be fired until the end of the season. Then he goes,
I guess.
kind of stunk. I guess we got to get a new coach.
When did the ginger dude get fired?
About 5 years after he should have.
Yeah, like it was way too long.
Yeah.
But was it end of the season or mid-season?
I can't remember.
I don't
Who's
remember.
the ginger?
Miles
dude?
Garrett. Nope, not Miles Garrett.
Jason Garrett.
Yep.
You were close. You got Garrett.
No, you weren't. You were way far off.
It's the same, but different.
You got the last name, you know?
He actually was like a assistant coach somewhere or something after that. He was an OC or a DC somewhere for like 1 year, and then he went to
Yep.
NBC.
Now he's on TV.
He shouldn't be.
And I don't think I've seen him since.
He's scary on TV.
Yeah, that's probably why they took him off.
He'd be on the broadcast like,
Dun, dun, dun.
what do you think, Tony?
Yeah, he is a little spooky.
He's weird.
He definitely on something. I mean,
Gotta be.
so are the fucking Cowboys as a whole. I don't know where they go from here either. All that money they put into Dak, CD, and they still got to pay Micah Parsons. I have no idea. I will say,
Parsons
you
out.
can tell their defense is missing Micah Parsons and what's his name, DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah, they good. Cowboys is they're having a rough time out there.
Who knows where they go from here? I mean,
Maybe if they got a running back, I don't know. Might help a little bit.
Rico did good this week. He said, top
yeah?
of the ball everywhere.
My bad.
speaking of running backs, who they probably should have signed in the offseason, Derrick fucking Henry.
We're going to say this every week.
It
Should've
is
signed him.
it is week 9, and he's already at 1,052 rushing yards.
Can he get to 2,000?
I hope so.
That'd be cool.
I mean, he's well on track because we're halfway through the season right now.
Yeah, that'd be cool if he did.
And, like, we think that Father Time is trying to catch up to him. He said, nah, I'm fucking built different. King for real. And it's crazy to me that, like, not to get off the topic of Derrick Henry and what he's doing right now, but the top 3 running backs who are leading and rushing, I believe, Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, and Saquon Barkley.
Really?
Guess
That's
the,
funny.
Guess the trend.
First year out here.
Three running backs who their teams gave up on.
I saw a tweet that said the Giants get crazy hate for all losing Saquon, but Titans nothing. It's because just no one cares about the Titans or what?
Probably. I mean, smaller market.
Like at all. The
They-
Titans are terrible.
They had a lot.
Josh Jacobs was the other one.
Oh,
Josh
he's
Jacobs,
good too.
boom. There you go. So,
Same case.
four of them.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And like we were in this phase of like, oh, running backs don't matter, this and that. At a certain age, look at the age of all those guys.
Old.
Yeah.
27. I know Saquon 27.
So
He
it's,
might be the youngest one.
Yeah, Mixon is old. He's probably like 29. And then you got
But what Derrick Henry's doing right now is so fucking impressive. And of course, like we said this even during free agency, perfect team for him with Baltimore.
wide open. You got to cover Lamar, Zay Flowers,
Run heavy team.
Mark Andrews. We
When
thought
they want to
doesn't
run it.
matter.
Yeah. So now, like they're well on track, and it's crazy because we got a comment on our last post when we were talking about last week with Greg Thompson about Mahomes and Allen and why Mahomes is favored over Allen in the MVP odds. He's like, well, it's crazy that white people hate bringing up Lamar when it comes to. I'm like, oh no.
Whoa,
This
brother.
show.
One.
I call him MV3.
The conversation was, why is Mahomes favored over Allen? We weren't even talking about Lamar.
Nah.
2,
Because it should be Lamar.
check the fucking record, pal. Even when everybody was hating on Lamar, even during when he wasn't even getting no phone calls from any other teams,
He's right there.
he's sitting on my fucking set.
What are we talking about?
From what I know, we are one of the biggest Lamar supporter shows out there.
You know, I'll be Baltimore my
Yeah.
spot. I'll mess with them.
I didn't even
They're
get
not
to
my
respond
spot,
to him
but
yet,
I'm
but his time is coming. I don't even know his name on YouTube.
You see
But-
that other the other comment on there though
What's that?
about the Mahomes odds being high?
Yeah, who cares? Is this the short? Because someone said that. They said, who cares?
Oh no. I mean, maybe it was a different.
It's a
episode,
different
but
clip,
it was about Mahomes odds being so high up like that because Vegas would perceive eventually he's gonna ball out, and they don't want you to get like plus 600 on Mahomes halfway through the season. Then the other half of the season he goes crazy, and I was like, that kind of makes sense.
He's also 7-0.
So like, if
this
he
is
has,
also we're at the point, unless he just goes like
he goes on a run of like 5 straight 300, 3 touchdowns,
that's
no
what I'm
interception
saying.
games.
The chances of that are kind of slim because the way they're running the offense.
It could happen.
It could. I mean, I'm not counting it out, but at the same time, it's like I just don't see it happening. And the way the Allen and Lamar Jackson been playing, this is the worst season Mahomes has potentially played in his
He's
career.
undefeated. It's absurd.
It is.
Yeah, I mean that's just the team.
Yep. A whole unit.
And I think we're getting to the point where we're wasting our time every week here just talking about all these other teams. We're all having fun. We know what the results are going to be in the end,
Nah.
unless something drastic happens
Nah,
to the
you're
Chiefs.
tripping.
This is for real, bro. You
Give
know,
it a couple weeks.
we've done this for how many years now? Ever since we started the show, it's been the Chiefs every year.
Not this year.
Is it our fault since we started the show? I mean,
If they do it again this year, we might have to just shut it down.
It's not our fault, guys.
and I was looking at like the remaining. I did like a simulator this morning. There's a chance they finish perfect, bro.
Nope, no shot. I mean, there's a chance, but no.
Yeah.
Listen, they go undefeated. First team to do that in however many years. And they go for a three-peat,
They lose to the Bucks.
double history.
No.
They are playing tonight, but Bucks got
They're playing
nobody.
the Bucks tonight, actually.
I keep forgetting it's Monday.
Yeah.
Next week I'm going to be through a loop because next week we'll remind you guys later too.
They could win out.
You see it?
This schedule is not that hard.
Who they got?
Bucks today. Broncos. Which, I mean, whatever.
I hope the Broncos beat them.
Yeah, me too,
That'd
but
be
I
awesome.
just don't see it. I don't know.
They did last year with
Did
Rose.
you watch the Broncos Ravens game this weekend? I don't know. They only beat bad teams is kind of looking real. Bills, there's a hard one. Then they
Yeah.
got Panthers, Raiders, Chargers. I think the Chargers could beat them.
Sure, division game.
Browns, Texans,
We'll see where they at that point.
Steelers, Broncos again.
So there's a chance.
All right, so
There's a high chance.
so realistically, 3 teams can beat them.
Yeah. I can give it like a 30, 20% chance.
That ain't 0.
So, I mean, we'll
That's all I'm
let's just,
saying.
15. Maybe.
let's just continue to try to have fun, talk about these other teams because we know what the result is going to be at the end. So let's keep doing that. But
keep getting away with this.
But seriously, Derrick Henry tied back then, 1,000 fucking yards. Could be. He's really doing it. Everyone was saying, "Oh, he's too old. He ain't gonna work well." And fucking, you thought wrong.
Psych.
But speaking of talking about other teams trying to have fun, this game was fun. We had the Seahawks and the Rams yesterday. Ended up going to OT. Rams ended up winning 26-20. And for those of you who didn't watch, the Seahawks basically just handed the Rams the game.
They had the ball the whole second half.
Yep. And, instead of taking – the points were there. They could have kicked the field goal on 4th down in the Ram zone.
Yep.
They said, you know what? No, we're going for it on 4th down, and we're gonna go win the game. Yeah. Didn't convert the 4th down. Matthew Stafford, who has I don't even know what the record is off the top of my head.
It's a great record.
But he's one of the best quarterbacks with fourth quarter winning percent, whatever the fuck it is.
Game-winning drives.
Comeback
stuff.
When he's on the field, when it's time to win a game, he wins it more than he fucking loses it.
He's going to get the job done.
He's going to get the job done. Proven time and time again, and you know as soon as the Seahawks turn the ball over, Stafford's going to move up that field. Don't matter who we got. Demarcus Robinson, Tutu Atwell.
One-handers. Well, Puka decided to snuff somebody in the second quarter.
Yeah, he did.
Hurt my fantasy squad.
Sorry about it.
I was too.
But
Seattle
why
has a young coach though?
Hold on, here's my thing. I want to talk about analytics a little bit.
Analytics show.
Because
Gotta go off vibes.
if it wasn't for analytics, they probably wouldn't have went for that. They would have kicked the field, taken the points, and there you go.
I don't know why the Seahawks defense was held them to 13 points in the whole full 4 quarters. Because the one was a pick 6. 13 points. You're not going to trust them to get one more stop?
So, Donnie, as a resident Seahawks guy, obviously the NFC West is almost, it's tight.
It's tough the way it's going for them.
Where the fuck did the Seattle Seahawks go from here? 2 losses in a row at home, where it was in the past you couldn't fucking win games there if you're on the road.
Yeah, it used to be the spot you would just go to Seattle and get smoked.
Yeah.
But last week with the Bills looking like it was just a road home game somehow. That was crazy. And then losing to the Rams, who don't even have fans. It's tough. Went from 3-0 looking like, okay, top of the division. Everyone else is playing like trash, too, in the division at that time. The best team was like the Cardinals at 1-2. And then just to fall to 4-5 is tough. But they ain't out of it because the rest of the teams are all 4-4, I think. So, or maybe 5-4 at best. Maybe the Cardinals are, but they could climb up. They can still make the playoffs, so it's not over for them. But the Geno Smith clock has to be running out of time.
Has to, right?
You would think, like, they got a new coach, so transitioning to keep Geno Smith, break in the new coach, get his thing going. They'll win some games with Geno. That's good. Like, I don't know what quarterback. It ain't Sam Howell either.
It's so tight.
Why didn't you say this
maybe-
when Alaina was here?
Because.
You're disappointed, I guess.
Yeah, you can't disappoint the guests. Nah, I don't know. If Sam Howell came in, they could ball out and go crazy, but it could also get catastrophic as well.
I'm going to text her right now and say, Donnie waited for you to leave to say
He was
Sam
fronting.
Howell is not the answer.
All right.
He might be the answer for like this season. You want to throw him in there when they're like 4-7. It'll be fun. They could get crazy. It's like Jameis Winston kind of vibes. But to get a serious Super Bowl team, it ain't Sam Howell.
Oh, I'm texting her.
Their standings, Arizona's at the top.
Yup.
5-4.
Yup.
The Rams and the Niners are both 4-4, and Seattle's 4-5.
Exactly. They're right
Holy
there.
shit.
They're right there. But guess who's at the top?
By 1 game.
Don't matter. Don't matter how many games you're at the top by. You're at the top. You're at the top.
It ain't going to last long.
I hope it does. If they win the division, somebody said they were going to the playoffs over here. I don't know who.
Is it in the... Let me look. Is it in our thing? Cardinals
like-
win division May 23rd. Donnie.
Boom.
No.
Telling you.
There it is.
And July 2nd, Kyler out of Arizona. Think.
Also,
Nothing in between there. Just
All or nothing.
so what? You got Rams wild card Super Bowl?
Yeah.
It's kind of nuts.
There's any guy that can bring the Rams, a quarterback in the NFC that's going to take a wild card team to the Super Bowl.
Stafford, yeah.
Is Stafford, McVay, Cooper Kupp, and them. They could beat
Yeah.
anybody any week.
If McVay finds a way to get the Rams to a wild card, I mean,
To the wild card?
No, excuse me. So if he finds a way for them to win the division, let alone get a wild card spot and win a playoff game, yeah, he should be coach of the year. I don't care what else is happening there.
They got a good team.
They were dead when Kupp and Puka were out. We were talking about them like, okay, let's move on to the draft. Maybe Sam or Matt Stafford, he's done. Now all of a sudden they're back in. Yeah,
No Aaron Donald.
no Aaron Donald. I mean,
Oh, they've won 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, Brandon Fisk and Jared Verse, the Florida State guys, they've showed up and showed out.
And they got 2 easy ones coming up too.
Who they got?
Dolphins and Patriots.
Ooh.
The Rams are right back. It's
Yeah.
crazy. This league is crazy. That's why it's a week-to-week league.
I was
here.
telling Taj last week, Sean McVay, best coach in the whole NFL to me.
He's right up there. I mean, it's hard to argue that. I
You
mean,
can say Andy Reid. you
unless
can say
Andy
whoever.
Reid is one
Nah, I got Sean McVay, dude.
over Andy Reid.
Yeah. Look at the talent level on one team versus the other team.
Yeah.
What
I
room?
see what you mean there.
Last year we thought the Rams were going to be a top 5 pick. And they was
That
in
is
the playoffs.
true. We did announce them dead.
Yeah, they were in the playoffs fighting for their lives against the Lions with Matt Stafford like not even knowing where he was.
Shootout.
Well, Matt
Yeah.
Stafford all time. But
So-
he's still great.
I'm just saying. He brought Jared Goff to a Super Bowl.
That just makes him. That right there just gets some greatest coach in the league.
He's the best coach in the league, dude. He could scheme it up.
I don't know.
All
wait,
these other
so-
good coaches come from McVay.
So what happens when Jared Goff goes to Super Bowl right now?
It's
season.
not happening.
You sure?
Yeah. Guarantee the Lions will not be in the Super Bowl.
Put it in the notes.
Put it in the
Here we
notes.
go.
It's a guarantee.
We haven't even put nothing in the notes in a while.
There's no
we haven't
chance.
said anything that crazy.
They need to be the 1 seed, and just no. You're not going to the Super Bowl with Jared Goff as your quarterback and Dan Campbell as your head coach. No shot. When you got Shanahan, McVay and Stafford, Jalen Hurts and Saquon and AJ Brown and all that, nah. I just don't see where Dan Campbell is like, yeah, we got the Super Bowl. Last year they had it on a silver platter and they handed it right back to Brock Purdy.
Well, I think they learned from that, and the way they're off, they're firing on all cylinders too right now.
They are going crazy. I saw a tweet today that said, "What does Jared Goff even do?" Because it's 24-6 and he's got like 2 completions.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. He don't have to. But when his number's called, this motherfucker throws 18 for 18. So
He's got more touchdowns than incompletions, I think, over like last 6 weeks.
yeah, and
I was
another
about
thing
to say,
too.
what were his
That's
stats
nuts.
this week?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Or the
but
team has more touchdowns than
The,
incompletions, but that's crazy.
They only got 2 more outdoor games to play.
18 for 22, 145 yards with a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's all right.
He did his job.
That's what you got to do.
Exactly.
And their only loss was that game against the Bucks where they doubled the stats on like every single thing.
Crazy. You want to know? Talk about something else that's crazy.
What's crazy?
I mean, we talked about it sort of at the beginning of the show, but you know, this whole narrative that Joe Flacco is going to save the Colts.
Yeah.
I
I was believing of that. I believed until this Sunday night.
I am glad that the whole world was able to watch this game
Hey, Tank, speak your mind.
because I understand Richardson wasn't playing up to par and the stats weren't matching and people were just watching the box score, but there's a bigger problem here.
The Vikings defense is nasty, though.
They are, but AR would have done the same thing Joe Flacco did,
Look at like ass. I'm just asking.
if better.
You would have had one highlight in there,
Probably.
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the benching if it had anything to do with the tap out. Like I get that, set the standard or whatever. But
might
if
have.
the standard is what we seen last night, what the fuck are we doing? He might as well just be out there. Let him learn. Let him see it. Let him experience it and go through that because for however many years, they show the graphics every time the Indianapolis Colts are in prime time. The quarterback carousel every fucking time since Andrew Luck.
Every time.
And if you notice a trend there, it's always an older veteran quarterback every single time.
Old random dudes on their fourth team.
Yeah. And so then, we draft a guy finally. Everyone's like, okay, let's just swallow our pride and draft a quarterback and, develop him. So we did that. Well, the first half of that.
And then what happened?
So now he's a raw talent, and you don't want to, as Shane Steichen, you don't want to take the time to develop him and let him go through the pains, whatever, the growing pains. So, all right, let's put in a 4-year-old Joe Flacco, revert back to, what got us here in the first place, plug and play, cover the Band-Aid up with a veteran quarterback.
How to get one of those top 5 picks.
And the way that they had the game plan last night with Joe Flacco, start with the run game, get that developed, and try to throw it or whatever. That's how they should have game planned Anthony Richardson. Because there's a running threat with Anthony Richardson in there. And they try to make him a quarterback that he's not. You notice if you go back and watch the beginning of every Colts game, they try coming out, taking a shot every fucking time.
Kind of sound like Lamar in the playoffs, yeah? Let's not run the ball. Let's just throw the ball.
Let's not play to his
team.
strengths.
Yeah.
Because it was either a 70-yard bomb they try to get or some other shit, dude. I'm lost in this whole thing. Why? Like, again, I'm glad that everyone was able to watch last night's game because as much as I like Shane Steichen in the beginning, he's reminded me a lot of Frank Reich, and I hate it. And Matt Johnson was right about that. He mentioned this last time he was on.
So
he says it feels like 2022 all over again.
So he's the one calling the offensive plays?
2022, what is that, Carson Wentz year?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Steichen's calling offensive
Excuse me.
plays?
Matt Ryan. Well,
Matt Ryan
that and
year?
the Matt Ryan year, yeah.
Oh, nice. Even better.
Yeah.
It was
Every single week.
I forgot Matt Ryan was even on your squad.
If we're holding
Didn't
people,
last
if we're starting to hold people accountable, like they're holding Anthony Richardson accountable.
What about the GM?
What about yourself first and foremost? The play calling, you brought in to be the creative play caller. We haven't seen nothing creative
Is
at all.
Steichen
this
calling the
season.
plays over there?
Yeah,
What's the offensive coordinator do?
Jim Bob Cooter. I'm sure he's got something to do with
It's,
the game
it's
plan.
just for his name.
Sure.
He just hangs around.
Who's calling plays? Jim Bob Cooter over there.
So the problem here is they fell into the media, the pressure of the media to bench him for watching the box score, not watching the games, not taking the time to develop him the proper way, and trying to do this plug and play thing with another veteran quarterback. Because in Shane Steichen's words, he said Joe Flacco gives us the best chance to win. Did he really last night? Did he?
He looked rough last night.
The worst offensive.
He looked good the other days, though. The other games he did look good.
I think it's comparing to the Panthers situation. Yeah, just, sit down, watch this veteran go for 300-plus yards, and then they start to be ass, and then we're going to put him back in.
So you notice the 3 games that he played.
Y'all just got compared to the
Two of
Panthers.
them he had to come in and follow for Anthony Richardson when the defense game plan for Anthony Richardson. They didn't game plan for nothing for Joe Flacco. And the games that he did start, he played the fucking Tennessee Titans, and we barely snuck out of that one. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, we got fucking killed.
37-34
For which one?
to the Jags. 37 is crazy to the Jags. Y'all might lose 5 in a row after this, too.
Crazy part is I did that simulate, and I think so too.
Damn.
No, I'm looking at your upcoming games.
If Joe Flacco is a quarterback, yes.
If either of y'all are the quarterbacks.
Because
Y'all could beat the Patriots with AR.
at this rate, just put him in and let him play. Like, okay, congratulations, we let him sit because he tapped out. You got what you got coming. Now you learn, and let's get you back in there and get some fucking reps in. Because the only way he gets better, again, sure, he's got to practice, and maybe he's not NFL ready like everyone says. The only way you get better is if you fucking play.
Put down the upside-down ice cream and get back out there.
Yep.
Is it because he cut his hair?
Cut his hair.
That's why he's less good.
No, it didn't
Is
make
it
a
a fresh
difference.
cut?
I thought it would, but
Oh.
didn't
They
make a
showed he
difference.
was the last one on the field at going into halftime.
Yeah.
That's
And
corny to me, but
NBC is crazy for showing him yawning on the sideline. when
That's
they're
great.
Talking about him.
Yeah,
That's
The
hilarious.
timing on that is crazy. And they have full control of that when they could cut it.
Why are you yawning mid-game?
I mean, if you're watching that offense, I was fucking yawning too.
Yeah, I wasn't watching too closely to that game. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, sorry.
The 4 o'clock slate was way too good to put Colts Vikings on for me. Like, no.
And I pray to God we get Flex out of that Jets game because the world's seen it. You had to see enough. The defense played the best it's played all year.
Y'all just got flex something. What do you mean flex out? Like you?
We were already scheduled in the primetime slot
for
not
Colts
this
for
week,
the
but
Jets.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's 1 o'clock now.
official.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
they put something good at the other time.
As I was expecting.
I got it like
I wonder
a
what it could
notification. I got an update from ESPN or something on that today, and I was
Great,
like, oh,
great,
that
great.
makes sense to me.
So I hope everybody understands that it's not on AR. Like I said, he had something to do with it because the play wasn't following up, but the coaching staff and the game plan and the scheme was not helping him at all.
What
Just want to
about
leave it at that. We need to stop hiring first-year head coaches. Frank Reich, Shane Steichen, you go all the way back. Does not fucking work out.
No, you need the first year head coach.
No,
Those
we
are the
don't.
best ones.
No, we need to get someone in there that's been there, done that. Look what we did when we hired Tony Dungy.
What happened?
Super Bowl.
He had Peyton Manning.
We had a real fucking team back then.
Yeah, I
Jim
don't know.
Caldwell. I mean, they let him go early.
Well, you got Andy Reid right now for the repeat coaches.
If we end up, if Shane Steichen keeps doing what the fuck he's doing, I gotta be better for the team. We gotta get better. This is every week. If he is out, call Mike Vrabel up right now and slap some fucking sense into this team because we have no identity right now.
Okay, and you know he would love to give it to the Titans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bring him in right
because
now.
he don't like them. I don't think.
And he's an old school. He approaches the game old school, and the way he ran the Tennessee Titans offense was fucking old school. Ground and pound. You're not gonna do nothing about it. Fucking stop us then.
And y'all got AR and
That's
JT.
the team we fucking need.
As
Yeah.
cool as Vrabel would be there, I think you guys are more like a Bob Saleh type of team. Hate to say it.
If we bring him in, he's got to be defensive coordinator. He's not my head
No,
coach.
he'll be head coach. For
If
you
y'all
guys.
get Bob Saleh, it's all the way dead for y'all. And then you know that's my guy.
And you know I've been sitting on Gus Bradley. He's been showing up the past couple
I mean,
weeks.
I was gonna ask, was there something wrong with the Vikings, or because the way you'll be talking about the Colts defense is bad, but
No, the past
Vikings-
couple weeks they've been great.
yeah, the Vikings kind of looked at
The reason why they look so bad at the end of the game is because they get gassed out because the Colts,
they play the whole game.
they literally,
I was
they are the
gonna
worst
say-
team in time of possession. I think they average about 13 minutes a fucking game.
And I was like, I'm not a super expert, but I'm pretty sure being last in time of possession is not good.
Never a good thing.
It's not great.
I think they 26 minutes a game they said they had.
That's gross.
Yeah, not great. So, yeah, great time to play the Bills this week. We're gonna have boots on the ground.
Yeah.
It's
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be
a
great.
smoke show or what?
Here's what is gonna happen. I'll tell you right now.
Y'all go win.
The defense is gonna, show up for the first couple quarters,
First half.
and this is lines with the way the Bills play in the first half. Colts are gonna look good in the first half. I don't know about the offense because we need to put Anthony Richardson
JT
back in.
versus the Bills. The Bills let people run on them.
Well, it's if we game plan a run.
That's true.
So if we do that, yeah, it's gonna look good for the Colts in the first half. Second half, defense is gonna get tired, and the Bills are just gonna fucking stomp a moat hole in our asses. That's what it's gonna look like.
I hope so.
And this is going to be every week until they decide, you know what, let's, work the scheme and game plan up for Anthony Richardson, play to his strengths. Or just let Joe Flacco go in there and die because you've seen the sack pressures and he couldn't
He's
escape
looking like
nothing.
Aaron Rodgers on the ground in the one. They zoomed in. He was just like laying on the floor,
Yeah.
eyes
And
wide.
everybody that, like, the past week who was on the Joe Flacco train, he's going to give us the best chance to win.
Gone.
We're going to going on a run here. Yeah, they all flip sides. So,
Well, the problem was it was set up perfect. He came in those games, looked great, was balling out, and last year did the exact same thing for the Browns and went to the playoffs. So the Colts roster's pretty good. It's like, okay, well,
Just give him a chance.
not gonna hold you. It looks like we can make the playoffs with Joe Flacco. If we could almost do it with Gardner Minshew, we could do it with Joe Flacco. But then y'all look like ass yesterday. So
You know what it comes down to?
Could have been Brian Flores though.
No.
He's nice.
I give credit to the Vikings defense. I do. They're good. But just for everything to come back and bite them in the ass like that, I'm glad. Because this is every week.
You sound like a Saints fan.
What do you mean?
I was talking about negative Twitters, Saints Twitter.
Oh, it's bad.
It's been like that for like 3 years.
I
I don't know why, but I'm in the Saints Twitter algorithm. I don't even like them at all.
I mean,
Well, Michael Thomas is in there. I don't know if you've seen what he was
I
saying.
loved what he was saying. But yeah, you sound like Michael Thomas and all the Saints fans right now.
Chris Olave.
Y'all deserve this. Y'all deserve to be
No,
in
they
this.
did because, bro, they made him. I don't know if is there something going on that we don't know about that Shane Steichen was making this motherfucker look so bad.
Make a who look bad.
AR when he was playing. Like again, it's on both of them, but they could have easily schemed a better offense for AR when he's because we seen it last year.
Well, yeah, Jalen Hurts in Philly.
That's what I'm
It would
saying.
just be plug and play.
I don't know, bro. I think I'm out on Shane. If this happens, I already said this. You're actually
Last
surprised
year
now?
we were talking about coaches of the year.
Yeah,
Just beat
he was
Texas.
up there.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened or what's going on. It's not good right now. It's not good right now.
Maybe he doesn't agree with what they're saying up top in the office.
Well, the players
Maybe
the
Jim
players
would
are
say?
the players are in support of AR. They said it without saying it. Ryan Kelly said, "I'm fucking sick of quarterback changes." He said that we've done this every year since I've been here.
Project quarterback. Give him 10 games on the project.
Yeah.
Get him out.
It'll be done. It's crazy.
So hopefully they come, the right decision here and just fucking play the guy. Just play the guy.
Just play the guy.
I don't know. I still got Josh Downs to feed my fantasy team, so I'm on the fence.
Oh, I got a text back from Alaina about your
Said,
said he's a sick fuck. He needs serious help. So. There you go. But so overall, what do you guys think of this whole Colts AR thing? I got everything off my chest.
Yeah.
Fucking free AR5. Just play the motherfucker.
What if you just play him and he looks like ass for like 6 more games?
Just
For the whole rest of the season.
stick with him. He needs the
You
experience.
have to, bro.
If he looks like ass the whole rest of the season.
It's kind of like
Got to.
Under 50% completion rating for the
what the Titans were doing until he got
Well,
injured.
stop trying to throw the ball down the field every fucking time.
Who, with Will Levis?
Yeah.
That's
He
a
was-
bad
he was playing.
idea. It's a bad idea.
They still run with him though.
Scheme the game to his strengths. And it's not going to look like it would have been the past couple
It's going to
weeks.
look like Taysom Hill at quarterback.
And they were saying, bro,
That'd be awesome.
and they were saying he brought a different fire to practice all week this week, had a different approach.
Well,
Maybe-
they were claiming that he was, or maybe it was you. I don't know, saying he wasn't in the building during rehab, and that might have been you.
Matt sent the article.
Uh,
That was me.
that's not a good look.
Maybe he just needed an attitude
But
adjustment.
what
right?
was the details on that? Because there's a lot of guys that aren't in the building for rehab, and they have a separate something in their contract where they rehab with a different company or something.
Don't know the details. on
I didn't read into it, so
Me neither.
how do you we don't know what to trust nowadays. That's the problem. I mean, good luck tomorrow at the election day. So I mean, that's a whole nother conversation.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Go vote. I mean, or not, whatever you want to do.
You ain't gonna catch me there.
I carry on to put week 9 to bed. What did we learn, bro? What's our main takeaway from week 9?
I feel like we skipped like 80 games, but
We still got Midseason Awards.
what did I learn from week 9? Well, if I were to say,
I mean, what more do we got to say about these games? Jets beat the Titans 21-13, or excuse me, Jets beat the Texans 21-13. Jets might be back.
Oh, you know what I learned?
So
Chargers are real. I think the Chargers could beat anybody any week.
that's a hardball mindset, brother.
Yeah, I think they just needed the culture to
It's kicking
be
in.
set.
They're doing
Yeah.
their thing over there.
Okay.
Because that defense isn't that bad.
No, it's pretty good.
The Browns?
Hardball got them boys playing.
Dobbins is running good every
Hey,
week.
James Winston, hell of a run.
Unwavering faith.
You'll be missed.
He had another moment on the CBS pregame interview. He just acted so locked in, bro.
He's acting too.
Oh,
No, he's
100%.
not.
Like 1,000% he's
No,
acting.
that's him.
He does not. No, he's not.
Donnie, as you are a hater, he has a positivity energy guy, all right?
I like him a lot.
All right. Just because he's the opposite of you, don't mean he's acting.
He's got to be acting.
Nah.
All right, brother Brandon, what'd you learn this week, dude?
I think Bears down and out.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
Down.
9 points.
Can we fire that coach or what?
Yeah, it's not looking good over there.
Arizona's cool, but
Yeah, they are.
9 points. Their defense isn't that great.
They let up a hail run.
They did.
Eberflus got to get the boot.
Also, I mean, we were on Anthony Richardson for tapping out last week. DJ Moore just walked off to the sideline, middle of the play, and sat on the bench.
I love it. I love it. It's great.
That's crazy.
So bring back my boy Justin Fields. Like, what are we doing here, dog? We got Caleb Williams.
You're out on Caleb already?
No, that's what DJ
You're
Moore
talking
is saying.
about. Oh,
No.
okay,
I'm not out on Caleb. I'm out on their head coach, bro. They're not going to win anything with this head coach. Maybe 9 games. Maybe.
We were saying this last year.
I've been trying to get that coach fired. Why do we got this guy? He's running defensive play. Like, he's a defensive coach. Get him out of here, dog. You got the next generational quarterback, apparently, and all these offensive weapons. And we're talking about Matt Eberflus.
4-4 too. Man.
4-4 is good enough to not get fired, which is crazy. But hopefully, and they get the. I don't know how their season's gonna end up. Let's see. 4-4. I got 5-4, 5-5, 5-6, 5-7, 5-8, 6-8, 6-9. 6-10, 7-10. That's good enough to get fired, I would say.
I believe you.
Have to wait and see how that plays out.
Their
If anyone-
expectations, too, for 6 wins.
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Didn't they get that last year?
You were saying Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Didn't they get 6 wins last year?
Something like that, 7. I don't know. My biggest, I guess, we already talked about it. I mean, I'm just glad the world got to see it.
Everything's going to be all right, then.
Colts offensive scheme, it's a problem.
I don't know if everything's going to be all right.
They'll figure it out.
I think
The coaching staff is the main
They
problem.
might need a big implosion over there, which will set them back a couple years.
At that point, you gotta keep.
You got to do what you got to do, but I wouldn't
Like-
mind imploding it.
Shane, you're one of your jobs is develop the quarterback, and it's just like he's giving up on him. A part of it is most of it's on the head coach. I understand the play can't match up to it.
Yeah, I don't know what else they're supposed to do.
No, you just can't give up on
You can't just keep rolling out Joe Flacco forever.
him. No. So what's gonna happen when Joe Flacco's not there next year? I mean, what are we gonna do then?
Get another veteran quarterback?
Anyway, I mean, Sam Darnold, you're in Indianapolis. Cool.
Sam Darnold about what?
If we're gonna keep doing this every single season,
Oh, he's a Colt.
yeah,
Wait,
this is what it's gonna be.
that might be cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
The fuck it is?
That's
No.
not that bad, though.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
That's like good enough to
I
make
thought you
it
were
a
going to
wild
say
card.
like Andy Dalton or something.
I mean, fuck him, throw him in there too.
Sam
Goddamn
Darnold's
it,
not
for
like the
doing this every year.
worst.
Yeah,
But I
it's
guess my
He was MVP.
takeaway from this week is Lions are just gonna run away with this NFC.
It's a Super Bowl.
Do anything
As you
against them, and
They're not even going to make
they
it.
got to answer for everything. It don't matter what you do.
They are going crazy. I don't know if they could run away with it. It's pretty much Washington and Philly, the only teams that could really get that 1 seed.
So with that being said, Week 9 is the bed. And ladies and gentlemen, we are already at the midway point of the season.
Which is nuts. Tomorrow's trade deadline?
I think it was today.
It was today?
Is it a trade
Yeah,
deadline?
today or tomorrow? Yeah. I'm assuming it's tomorrow because I'm sure there would have been some.
I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow.
Bills need to get somebody.
Who do they got to get?
Miles Garrett.
Bro, if we got Myles Garrett.
I did. Hey, I will say.
You did a mock trade simulation?
No,
You'll
no,
say
no,
what?
no.
What are you going to say?
I heard a little.
Oh, the rumblings?
There's a rumble that they did reach out,
To the
Myles
Browns?
Garrett.
and what the Browns want in return is
5 first-rounders
two first round picks,
and Greg Rousseau.
just two first round picks.
Oh, just
That's
2
it?
first rounds?
I'm in.
That's
I'm in.
easy.
Because his contract is set up similarly to the Amari
Cooper's where he's free? Bro, I'm in.
Bruh.
I'm in. It's the 32nd
That's just
pick
what I heard.
2 years in
That's
a
what I
row. Fuck it. It's the 32nd pick.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you they're gonna get him, but I can tell you, yeah.
And it's
we
the
shot our
Browns.
shot.
It's the Browns
We
too.
shot
So
our
if they
shot.
want 2 firsts, we could get away with giving them like a third and an eighth.
Like fuck you, 2 first-round picks. This is what it's gonna turn into.
We're gonna give you a whole extra round. We're gonna make a new round for y'all.
But anyways,
They would go for it.
midway point of the season, we'll see what happens with the trade deadlines. But crazy that we're already saying this at this point. It seems like these 9 weeks just fucking flew right by.
Yeah, they did.
I remember we were talking about spread the bread picks week 1, and that was probably our best week of the season, potentially.
Y'all best week of the season.
Um,
I was ass week 1.
But now we're at the point we're back to our little tradition here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Midseason Awards.
I know. We need like a.
There needs to be
All
like
right,
a
that's
little
not me. I was-
music.
We need a little song.
I have a lot going on right now, so I couldn't get to the...
That's all right.
No, you're good. You're good.
But in the
That's all right.
post-production, yeah, you're going to see something cooked this week.
But I was thinking of like an awards noise or something in my head.
So,
Grammys. They're gonna win a Grammy.
I'm thinking of what a Grammy. So, for the show's sake, we're going to run it through the same categories that we had last year. But stay tuned for later in the week. Matt Johnson is going to have a blog out with not just the categories we're talking today, but even more categories.
Yes,
so
sir.
Stay tuned for that later
Speaking
this
about
week.
Matt Johnson,
Yes,
prayers,
sir.
prayers do Sterling Shepard does nothing tonight against me in fantasy. Matt Johnson, I need this win.
There you go. There you have it.
Sorry, Matt.
Sorry about it, Matt. All right, so the categories will go as followed for the show. We're going to MVP, offensive player, defensive player, offensive rookie, defensive rookie, and coach of the year so far. And then later for the blog post, we're going to talk about the best team, surprising team, fraudulent team, hottest coach seat, and we're going to even do a little playoff prediction.
Playoffs?
Who's going to be on what seed and what? Who's going to make the wild card and who's not?
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. But for now, the time being, who wants to kick things off?
I'll go.
What,
All right. We're going to start from
yeah, I was gonna
coach
say,
of the
where we
year
starting?
all the way up. Coach of the year, defensive rookie, defensive player, MVP for last. And we might as well just use the MVP as our MVP tracker.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. Are we doing a one at a time, like coach of the year? Player of the
Yes,
year?
we'll go around.
We
We'll go
should
around.
do that. We should do that.
There we go. So, Brother Brennan, who's your coach of the year so far?
Bite your kneecaps. Dan Campbell.
Yes.
Bro, you got your offensive linemen just getting touchdowns for fun.
That is cool.
That is sweet.
Just for fun.
That is cool.
So you know what? Put them out there. You know what? Amon-Ra, do a silly touchdown last celebration. I don't know.
Yup, liked it. Wear Green Bay Sucks hoodie.
He did wear that, sorry.
Yeah, bite your kneecaps. Here we go.
You see the
That's
fan
my
with the
pick.
cheese grater hat?
Yep.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Hey, what a wild week it was for the celebration. I mean, Amon-Ra St. Brown did the headstand, Drake London,
Yep.
Saquon Barkley's hurdle.
Yep.
What the fuck is going on this week?
We're having a good time.
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Great week of football.
Hell yeah. Let the boys have fun. They say it's a non-fun league, but it started to be fun.
And sometimes it can get a little silly. You know what I'm talking,
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I'm talking about?
Let the NFL be fun again. I'm
Hell yeah.
I'm with that. I'm with that. All right, Dan Campbell. Okay.
Danny C. My coach of the year, we're going to the AFC.
Okay.
Andy Reid. They're undefeated, and Mahomes has more interceptions than touchdowns. It's Andy Reid, dog.
But he's not the best coach in the league.
So
No, Sean McVay. But they're 4-4. You can't give a 4-4 guy the coach of the year.
we
Andy
went
Reid.
to the no fun league, huh?
What?
This guy.
It's
do you
Andy
mean?
Reid. Sorry, I hate the Chiefs.
You think he feels good about this?
I think he loves it.
Whoa.
I can see by his face. Look at him.
It's Andy Reid. He's holding it together over there.
Oh, he's back down to earth.
Undefeated. Plus, they're
You ain't even gotta say
winning
nothing,
every
Donnie,
game
okay?
by like one score.
You ain't even gotta say nothing.
They
I
don't
get
even.
it.
Every weapon they have, except for 70-year-old Kelsey, is getting like annihilated off the planet. Like it's going bad over there, and they're just winning every game. So, none of them been pretty,
No.
but they're all W's,
They're winning.
and they're against some good teams too.
It
So
looks
it's
like they're
kinda
going to
crazy.
keep doing this, too. So.
Yeah,
All right. Andy Reid, your midseason award.
Yep.
Coach of the year so far.
yeah.
Mine is me and Brother Brennan are on the same wavelength. I got Dan Campbell, bro. I love
Campbell.
you guys, man.
Lion.
Lion.
Lion is right. I mean, they are almost in. Let's look at the offensive rankings. They're pretty much top 5, top 10 in almost every category. You go from points a game, yards per game, points per play, yards a play. I mean, the third down conversion.
They got it all, man.
Red zone efficiency, touchdowns a game. They're on fire. And you look on the opposite side of the spectrum, too. Same thing here. Top 5, top 10 in almost every defensive category. Opponent points per game, opponent yards a game, opponent points per play, so on and so forth. So Detroit Lions are rock and rolling right now. They're sitting at the top of probably the best division in football with a 7-1 record. So it doesn't look like the Detroit Lions are going to be slowing down anytime soon. So I got Dan Campbell, head coach of the year so far.
Lion.
Okay.
That's right. All right, well, let's head to defensive rookie of the year so far, of the midseason.
This was probably the toughest category to do.
Yeah.
Because I ain't been hearing about nothing about no defensive rookies.
Which can either be good or bad.
It's because the draft, they picked offense for the whole first round. Basically.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So, Quinny Mitchell. Big tackle guy. It's like 26 total. That's all I got.
Okay.
I just know he had more tackles than the rest of them, all right? I ain't going to lie to you. That's all I know.
I got Jared Verse.
I like it.
Yep. Holding it down.
Makes sense.
Aaron Donald's gone. Stepping right in. Cooking.
I'm right there with you, Donnie. I got Jared Verse, too. Florida State. Big shoes to fill with Aaron Donald retiring. It also helps that he brings in his former roommate and college teammate Brandon Fisk. These guys have been holding it down, like you were saying. Verse already has 33 tackles, 3.5 sacks, and 1 forced fumble on 1 pass batted down. But this doesn't go on the play or in the box score, though. He leads all rookies with 31 pressures, getting to the quarterback. So
that's important.
That's solid.
That is. It's
important.
up there. And I feel like that should definitely be in the box score somewhere because bringing the pressure in definitely makes a difference in the game. Aaron Donald can tell you that for sure. I'm not saying he's going to be no Aaron Donald. But the way it's been, Jared Verse, defensive rookie of the midseason.
The Rams get to 10 wins.
That'd be insane.
You think Aaron Donald pops into town for a month?
He watches, maybe comes in for the game. Just watch.
Watch from DT.
Watch from the line of scrimmage.
He's back.
Just saying, don't
you imagine it?
I want to rule it out.
Okay.
I wouldn't rule it out.
So you heard it here first?
Incentive-based contracts?
You heard it here first?
Yeah.
We're going to have to write that down later.
Okay.
If they go on a little run and get to
A little run, Aaron Donald return?
top 5 NFC team, he might
Okay.
pull up.
What do we think of offensive rookie, Brother Brian?
I feel like this one's so obvious.
Yeah, this one's easy.
Gotta be Jaden Daniels. Gotta be.
Literally.
He is cooking right now. With the Commanders. If you would have told me the Commanders would be this good last season, I would have smacked you in the mouth. But here we are.
Yeah, you could have been neighbors maybe in week 3 or 4 or something like that, but then he got...
Yeah, it was close with them too, but...
He had the head injury, so...
Yep.
Only other option, I guess, maybe would be
There is no option. There literally is no other option.
You could pick Joe Alt.
He got injured too, so...
Oh, see, yeah, I don't know anything about him, but I would be I wonder if he's let up, no pressures or something good like that, but...
His stats were crazy the first few weeks.
He's nice? But
yeah,
it's Jaden Daniels by a mile.
Control, Alt, Delete. Come on.
Fire.
Yeah. Anyway, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I'm on board too. I mean, like you said, Brother Brandon, this thing is obvious. I mean, it's got to be Jaden Daniels.
Holy,
no doubt about it. I know it's almost time for bed, bro. It's been a long week.
Maybe
Then the week just got fucking started today.
What if Bo Nix starts creeping in there?
Lil Bo Peep.
Lil Bo
I'm just saying,
Peeping.
If
all
the
the way
Commanders
up.
start going like this and the Broncos start going like this, it could happen.
I mean, Jaden Daniels, he's not even leading stats just amongst rookie quarterbacks. He's up there with the rest of them.
He's going nasty.
So I mean, you could even mention him in the MVP conversation.
You could. You could.
It's hard to debate
2 years
it.
in a row with the rookie.
He could be top 5 easy for the MVP consideration.
I mean, this dude's got a 71.5 completion percentage. Let that sing. The fucking
you don't know
rookie
nothing
quarterback,
about that.
first year.
Yeah.
Almost 2,000 passing yards right now. Yeah, I heard what you fucking
Sorry. That was funny.
9 passing touchdowns, and his rating is 106.7. This dude is just absolutely
Pretty
fucking
good.
balling. Man, we're talking about the Washington fucking Commanders here.
Poop squad.
Poop pipes for sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's turning the whole ship around. And according to Adam Schefter, he was saying that teams have come out and said they want to get traded to Washington to go play with him by the deadline.
Who?
Yeah, who?
It's a good question. Ask Adam Schefter. I'm just saying. I'm just the messenger.
Brandon Ayuk, because he ain't around no more.
Yeah, he's
Bingo.
Sorry about it.
They got to play the Steelers and the Eagles up next. It could get a little shaky. Your left hand might start going down.
Defensive player of the midseason, brother, bro. This is a tough one.
This is a tough one. Because nothing, like, really stands out. It's like, yeah, this guy get it, but for a different reason, this guy get it. But I'm going to take your boy, Zaire Franklin.
Okay.
Really?
Solely on his number of tackles and how he played last night. He is insane.
Big fucking Z.
Flying around. Absolutely popping the other players.
Shout out to the Trenches show.
Off the ground.
Liking my tweet last night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Big fucking Z with an INT. Are you kidding me?
Your boy. He's nice on the pod, too.
Oh, he's
nice.
great.
Yeah.
Great. I mean,
Animal.
he leads his league, if not first, he's definitely up in the top 3 tackles, it seems like, for the past, 4 seasons.
Yeah, so let's put respect on his name.
Not enough. And no all-pro votes, barely, not even in the Pro Bowl. I don't get what the issue is with Zaire Franklin, but I appreciate that, bro. Putting a little respect on his name.
Sunshine on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. I like
nice
it.
switch up, too, because I feel like every year it's just Myles Garrett or
TJ
He's pretty much a
Watt.
sacks leader, yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of that, I'm going with TJ Watt.
Yep.
The guy's just crazy. And we're not talking about the Steelers because of offense.
No.
Although Russ has been cooking a little bit. It's TJ Watt. He's the captain of that team, and every year in, year out, they go and they have a winning record, and this year they're going crazy. So I got to give it up to TJ Watt. He's got the Steelers defense buzzing, and they're winning games. And their record is looking a lot crazier than it usually is. So
And whole different team when he's not on the field.
yeah, when he's not out there, they just don't win. So
All right, I'm going to throw a curveball, too.
I like
Because I want to let the record show that I was going to pick Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh yeah, that's who I had at the quarter season awards.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This dude was on track to have one of the greatest defensive seasons for a defensive lineman, maybe ever.
He was going insane.
Absolutely nuts. So I just want to let the record show. I know it's the midseason awards, and he's missed 2-3 weeks already, and he's still top 10.
His stats are
He's
still
still
crazy.
like top 5 in sacks.
Yeah.
Insane.
But I'm gonna throw a curveball here, and I feel like not enough people are talking about this guy and the instant impact he has on his new team.
New team?
I'm gonna say Xavier McKinney, bro.
Okay. I almost picked him.
I like that pick.
Safety
almost
for the
picked him.
Packers. Shout out to the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Tied in first for the most interceptions in the league, I think, at 6 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 5 in the first 5 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dude is just balling out. I feel like no one's talking about it. He's one of the highest paid safeties in the league, too. And a lot of people were questioning about that because of his past history with, the Giants. And I believe he played for
I think it was just the Giants.
just the Giants. 'Cause I
Believe
thought
so.
he was a Houston Texan, too, at one point.
Don't ask me.
I could be wrong.
I don't think so.
know. But nonetheless, no one's talking about Xavier McKinney enough. So I'm gonna say, you know what? Midseason award, defensive player, Xavier McKinney, because why not? This dude's absolutely balling up.
I like it. That was my runner-up.
And I feel like it's this award always goes to defensive ends.
It only goes to Myles Garrett and TJ Watt.
I think the last one, that wasn't a defensive end or a linebacker was Stephon Gilmore, 2017.
Yeah. He had a good run.
Is that a Patriots year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So shout out Xavier McKinney, my defensive midseason player. Well, midseason. All right. Offensive player. Now this is where it gets fun.
Yeah, you know I like the offense.
All right, so we know MVPs for the quarterbacks.
Does it have to be though?
Pretty much.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, because Derrick Henry can have a number 1 seed Tennessee Titans booty-ass squad and run for 2,000 yards almost. And
Donnie, that's a great segue because it's Derrick Henry.
nice.
Because, bruh, he is him.
You making me want to change my vote.
I don't even got to bring up the stats. You just look at him playing and you're like, yeah, that's a guy.
He is a guy.
He is. I can't even say he is the team because Lamar's there,
It's weird. I forgot.
which is
about him.
crazy.
Because I was thinking about him for MVP, and I didn't do it. And then
I
he
know.
just didn't
And then
get.
you just totally.
Then I just didn't
sent
give
him
him
off?
anything. Yeah,
Who do you got then?
I got a different running back.
Oh no.
My boy Saquon.
Okay.
Yeah, he's changed the whole Eagles team. Because
He
last
has.
year they were like 8-1 or something, and they looked like, oh, they're still really good coming off the Super Bowl. And then they were just ass for a long time. And then this year they started off a little rocky, but not him. Like they
Especially with a
beat
few
the
injuries
Packers.
they
That
had.
was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
They had some injuries to Devonta Smith. AJ Brown was hurt, but guess who was always back there killing it? Saquon. And now he's hitting 360 no scope backwards hurdles. And what's his name? The head coach. He can mess up everything he wants, and
Got
Saquon's there to still bail him out because they get that much of a cushion on just the ball, like time of possession dominance, and like being able to run like that. It's a big difference from, and they had DeAndre Swift, who's pretty good, and he's doing pretty good on the Bears. The difference
But he's
from
not
him
Saquon.
to Saquon is crazy, and the
glad you picked
receiving
Saquon.
threat, yeah, Saquon's my guy, and I'm picking him.
He deserves a mention.
And John Morris still hasn't had any sleep.
To this day.
To this
Yeah.
day.
To this day.
To this day,
Me and Brother Brent got the same pick here. He didn't want to say the stats, but I will. It's fucking King Henry.
He's the king for a reason, man.
He's got, where'd it go? 1,052 rushing yards.
pretty good.
This dude is just going fucking nuts for the Baltimore Ravens. Like I said earlier,
Besides, like Saquon, it's like 300 yards, the difference.
he leads the league in rushing yards. Like I said, 1,052. Leads the league in rushing touchdowns with 11. With 11. We're talking midseason.
That's pretty good.
This is almost like end of the season stats.
Yeah, he's got a good whole season on him.
He's averaging
It's week
6.3 yards an attempt. That's almost a first down every goddamn touch.
That's insane.
And he obviously leads the league in carries as well with 168. This dude is just, he's doing it all. I mean, he could easily be the difference for this fucking Baltimore Ravens team. So, Derrick Henry. Now,
And he didn't start off that hot either.
he started off kind of slow.
And it's only gonna get better as the season goes on, and you're 4-9, and you're playing the Ravens. Nah, dog.
If you think about it, too, I mean, you're Lamar Jackson. He's killing you the whole game, and they're barely feeding the ball to Derrick Henry. Your defense is already tired as fuck. Oh, guess what you got coming? You got the king coming. Full steam ahead. Run through a motherfucker face, as Marshawn Lynch likes to say.
He's different, man.
Built different.
He's only 115 yards off of how much yards he had last year. With
That's
100,
like one game.
he had 112 more carries last year. So if he just runs it 100 times for 1 yard every time, he'll equal last
He
year.
good.
Yeah, this is nuts. Most yards per carry in his career at 29 years old is crazy.
It's unbelievable. All right, let's get to the main event here. What everyone came to see. The MVP of the midseason. Brother Bren, who you got, dude?
It's time to finally give him his flowers. Interception machine. Nah. Josh Allen. They're like, oh, yeah, he's got the stats, but interceptions this, interceptions that. Bro, he got 3 now?
2.
2, my bad.
2, and one was.
And I saw the one that happened the other day, and
I mean,
it wasn't his fault.
Amari Cooper slipped.
Mark Cooper fell, and then this week, Keon Coleman.
Oh, yeah. That was the
just
first one.
Hit him
Yeah.
in the chest.
Yeah.
So they both weren't even his fault. New wide receiver, rookie mistake. My bad. But yeah, give him his fucking flowers, man.
Okay.
Josh Allen.
Okay.
Slaying him.
I also got Josh Allen. And this one was.
Wait, no, you don't get it.
What?
You've been saying MV3 the whole time.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now you switched up.
Well, maybe he's saying the whole season, but not for the midseason. It's Josh.
All right, yeah.
That's
go
what
ahead,
Donnie's saying.
Right now it's Josh Allen. But is this close to being Lamar Jackson?
A burnt finger away from a fog machine?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Makes sense now.
Is this close? Because Lamar last year was MVP, and this year his stats are like 10 times better. And they're going crazy.
Okay.
But
But
this is what did it for me. If you take Josh Allen off the Bills, they're probably dog
he
shit.
loves doing this.
They're probably terrible.
He's the king.
Oh, you didn't make him on a different team. Okay.
He's the king of the
grew. He grew.
hypotheticals, bro.
He grew.
Donnie's the king of the hypotheticals.
Yeah. If we take Lamar off of the Ravens, They still got the guy that's running for 6 yards a carry, like going nuts, and was
Still
able
got
to
1,000
carry the
yards,
Titans. Like they could still win like 8-9 games maybe.
Yeah.
The Bills, they would be ass if they didn't have Josh Allen. So I got Josh Allen.
We're all in the same boat. I think it's about time. Yeah. My bad. I was gonna start explaining. My bad.
Good.
We can do it.
We're
Yeah,
just
go
happy to
ahead.
hear it. We're happy to hear it.
His efficiency is probably the best like he's been playing in his whole career. And like I was saying, it's crazy how more of a collective unit the Bills have been playing. And if you think about it, this is his first like real year being the head of the charge and being the team leader.
Solo dolo.
Because if you think about it, I mean, they lost Micah Hyde, Jordan Porter. They were seen as the team leaders. Stephon Diggs, their veteran leader.
Yep. LaShawn McCoy back in the day.
Sean McCoy, Kyle Williams. I mean, he's been there through all that. So, Josh, it's his fucking time right now. If he keeps playing like this the rest of the season, there's no doubt about it that he should be MVP. Stats already showed 2,000 yards already. That's top 10. Tied fourth with 17 passing touchdowns. And like Brother Burn was saying, his narrative was always the turnover machine. Only 2 interceptions thrown in. If you look back at it, if they kept this stat, it's not, neither one are on him.
Nah, maybe 1.
Maybe.
Not 2.
He fell though. Never know.
Yeah, facts.
But the way he got the team playing right now, the offense playing, and they don't have like a true number 1 guy, even though I think Keon Coleman's shaping up to be that guy.
He looking good.
And we'll see where Amari Cooper's at when he's fully healthy and knows the playbook and all that. But the way Allen's playing, there's no denying that he's playing at an MVP caliber level right here. You could argue Lamar Jackson. Other than that, maybe Jaden Daniels, but they're pretty distant.
Jaden Daniels could be in there though.
But even Mahomes playing the worst he's probably of season of his career so far. I think at the end of the day, it's
He has
going to be
nothing to do with it.
Allen and Lamar the rest of the way.
Should be.
So midseason MVP, I got Josh Allen.
Yup.
So
CJ Stroud who?
Where is he? What's he doing?
Losing to the Jets. We can talk about that though.
thought we mentioned it. I mean, if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Garrett Wilson.
Jets are
All
back.
right, hold up. Let's wrap up the midseason awards.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
So that's our midseason awards. Anthony sent all his in. That will be posted on the TikTok. I'll chop it up.
Nice. We need to know.
Even though he sent me like multiple different takes, he changed his mind so many times.
YouTube short.
Maybe. So yeah, definitely check into that. And like I said, that's just a little glimpse of the midseason awards. We got plenty more hardware to give out here, but you got to go to tanktalkpodcast.com to go check it out. Matt Johnson's going to have a midseason award blog up this week. We're going to be talking we're going to share our best team, most surprising team, most fraudulent team, and the hottest coach on the hot seat.
That's not Dennis Allen.
Getting
That's
toasted.
not
Yeah,
Dennis.
that's
My
not Dennis
answer
Allen.
was Dennis Allen. I got it in my
Same.
notes right here.
Yeah.
The
that's
first
it.
person I did put down was Dennis Allen, and then I changed it, and then he got fired.
I didn't even write
So-
that. I wrote Saints coach.
Forget about his name.
See, he was so ass, he didn't even know his name.
No, yeah.
So, happy midseason awards. We forgot our little trophy this year.
Oh yeah.
He's,
What happened?
It's over there somewhere.
Aiden had it this whole time.
Oh, yeah. It's sitting up there. He's got
Aiden's
the little
too
duck
late.
on.
Yeah.
It's too late.
Aiden's
Just,
too late.
Mid-season Packers
we
MVP.
just- all right, yeah.
Nah, Aiden, you know what? Just put your
Aiden-
camera back on and
Aiden's too late. We
point
just
the
gave the
camera
hardware
to it.
out.
The award's over.
Point it on the camera. Boom. That's the award.
Dang.
There you go, guys.
Who's Packer of the year? Because Packer of halfway through the year. Tucker Kraft.
Tight end in the league right now.
And you might be right about that because I don't have a full answer for you.
There you go. All right, so stay tuned for that on tanktalkpodcast.com for the full midseason awards from everybody. Even Matt Johnson's going to give some out. And we're going to be giving out our playoff prediction. Who's going to
Playoffs?
what seed? Playoff? We're talking about playoffs? We can't even win a game. Still stands true to this day. Tough. All right, but carry on. So for the MVP tracker, I'm just going to put Josh Allen again. And again, I think he's the first player in our MVP tracker to
Win 2 of them things?
2 in a row. We'll see.
Uh-oh. Oh, in a row, too.
In a row,
Crazy.
yeah. 2 in a row. All right, we'll carry the hell on. So
Nice.
It's getting tight in this in the standings here, boys.
Yeah, it's getting close.
And hopefully y'all have been able to take full advantage of these picks because we've been rocking and rolling a little bit, even though it's probably my worst week of all time.
All time.
So let's try to get back
It's
to
not
it
that
here.
bad, though, for the worst all time.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take it. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to spread the bread. All right, week 10. We only got 8 weeks left in the season, boys.
Holy 8?
Huh? 8 more weeks of this.
Shit.
Got some fantasy championships to win.
And one's
Man.
not going to have a Bills game?
What's that?
I said, and one's not going to have a Bills game?
It's going to be a weird week.
Their bye week?
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Yeah. That's where I'm just going to be sitting there. Sad.
You're going to watch other football.
Last year, they had the week 14 bye last year.
Yeah, but I'm going to turn the TV on and be like, when do the Bills play, man?
Well, Brother Brennan, where do we stand with in the standings? I mentioned it's a tight race here. It's getting pretty tight here.
It's getting squeaky.
All right, from worst to first, from the shitter to the hitter. I don't know, just made it up. I'm last, if you had to guess.
What?
66,
Still?
66 and 70. And in second place, we got Donnie.
Yeah.
Back at it.
Lone Wolf God.
You'll never believe it. 70 and 66. We just flipped, me and him.
Yep.
And then Tank, 73 and 63. How you doing?
10
Not
games
bad.
over.
It's not bad. I mean, looking at the
Donnie's creeping, though.
shout out Brother Brennan for keeping track of all this. I'm looking right here, tied for week 2. They play more games. So technically, we're tied with the worst week I've had. Going back to week 2, I was 6 and 10. This week I was 6 and 8.
A lot riding on
Yeah, with the
a lot
buys.
riding on the Chiefs.
Sure, but we're still sitting sort of. It's not getting as comfy. I will say that, but we're sitting with a 3-game lead here.
It's as close as it's been in a long
I
time.
know, I
I
know.
had you at 5 games like 2 weeks ago, and then last week you smoked.
You took a step back, yeah.
Yeah.
And here we are.
One
Th-
step
3
back, 2
games.
steps forward. Uh-oh.
That's what they say. So, obviously, we got one more game tonight. I know normally we go Tuesdays, but Bucks and Chiefs should be kicking off here pretty soon. We're going to see where we stand there. I believe all of us were on the Chiefs. No, Donnie Lone Wolf the Bucks. So
Don't let him get it.
We'll have to stay tuned for
They're
that.
one-score kind of guys.
Huh? We'll stay tuned for that. So, those records could change. Let's keep an eye out later this week.
We got the Monday.
So that being said, let's head to week 10 here. Thursday night football.
This is a good one.
It's going to be interesting. AFC North battle. We got the Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens, where the Ravens are 6-point favorites.
Ooh.
What are y'all thinking?
6 points, a lot of points. Bengals got some problems, too, though.
I know.
Burrow's mad at his coach. He's telling some rookie Burton not even to sit near him on the bench or something.
Yeah, let's go Baltimore. Let's just do it. We're just talking about how crazy Lamar's been doing with Derrick Henry. Yeah. Let's just I'm doing it.
Okay, Brother Brandon's on board. Ravens
Okay.
flock. I got the Ravens, too, while Donnie's sitting there thinking about it.
Boom.
The Bengals, it seems like they're just falling apart bit by bit every week here, even though they just came off a 42 to whatever 24 victory over the Raiders. But the Raiders are falling apart, too.
That is
so.
the Raiders.
I don't know. I feel weird about Joey B this year. I don't know what it is. I had them
He's
win the
been balling.
division. I had them win the division. But like
That's
his
crazy.
attitude, I don't know what's going on with the team. It just feels like
He's sick.
I don't know.
bro. He's got 20 touchdowns and 4 picks. That's insane.
it is.
He has
And a
been
losing
playing
record.
well.
He
Their
has.
defense has just been completely awful.
But it's just like I don't got trust in the Bengals like that.
I just don't trust the Bengals like
I don't
that.
know.
man.
I don't know what it is. I really
Just
don't know.
don't trust you.
Or who dat? No, Bengals who day.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck you saying?
Yeah, I'm taking the Bengals.
Yeah, that was a mix up. My bad. Yeah, that's
The
why. I'm not
Bengals?
gonna
Why
win.
is that?
6 is just too big. Pause.
You didn't have to pause there.
That's
Nah,
a super
we were good until
We were good
said
until
that.
you-
Yeah. Anyways,
I mean, no one was gonna say nothing. It's your problem.
yeah, I think
Give the Bengals.
Derrick Henry just walks all over him.
He might, but like if the Bengals lose this, they're in a lot of trouble.
They're
This
done.
is like a must-win for them.
Fucked, yeah. Let's head to Sunday. Bright and early. Oh, we're back to Germany.
Good.
You know what
Where
you
the Germans, some would say, get a little payback here for what they done a long time ago.
Yup.
We got the Giants taking on the Carolina Panthers. Where the Giants are 4.5-point favorites. Who's getting there first?
4.5 is crazy. Give me the Giants.
I'm taking Carolina. No way they keep it close with the Saints and then not keep it that close with the Giants.
The Saints are ass.
They're bad.
The Giants are much better.
This might be my first pick ever in their favor. And the history show. No, don't clap yet. Don't clap yet.
It could be towards either team.
You're right.
It
really could be. But there's a clip that we have posted where I said, I'm never going to pick this team, and I'm never going to put none of my hard-earned money on them. I got the Carolina fucking Panthers. I never thought I'd come around to say this.
No. Chubba, choo-choo.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I think if the Giants were dogs, too, I think I would have picked them. I'm not picking no favorite in this game. 4.5 points.
4.5 is crazy.
Yeah.
They might not even score 4.5.
Either team could barely put 20 points up on the board. So, yeah, I got Carolina covering.
Think the momentum's riding over there?
hope
Bryce
so.
Young looked like the happiest kid on the world this week.
Maybe this one ends in a tie. Just let it end in a tie. I mean, I'd still win the
Just don't even take the flight.
Yeah, just no points.
That's
Don't
just-
even score. Just run
Stay
around.
home.
I bet the under for sure. I think it's 41.5. That might be two. Oh, my God. Yo, under might be the play. I'm not going to lie.
That might be the play because that's crazy.
Then we got the Patriots taking on the Bears. Bears are 6.5-point favorites.
Yeah, give me the Patriots. Things are unraveling in Chicago.
Let's go New England.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, I got New England, too. I don't know if you guys have seen anything.
We all did it this week and it worked.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have been seeing anything Drake May's doing. He's going to turn out to be a fucking
He
guy.
was running around.
He almost won it for him in overtime.
Looking like the second best quarterback in the AFC East.
Looking like maybe I see a lot of Josh Allen in him, bro.
Oh, my gosh. It's just every quarterback that has potential is always Josh Allen.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
That's a great thing.
I mean, Josh is him.
Josh is him.
So, all right, brother, but I don't know if you noticed, I'm keeping track as we go here.
Yeah, I did that the 1 week. It really helped, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore.
So we're all on New England again, huh? What
Yeah.
was it, 6.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I have to switch back and forth on my phone.
Ramondre Stevenson is getting back involved too.
He caught that touchdown at the
He
end.
did. Insane. All right, Broncos. This could change some things after tonight. We'll see, though.
Yeah, it could.
But whatever we pick tonight stays true. We don't do none of that flip-flopping around here. We got the Broncos heading in to Arrowhead to take on the Chiefs. Chiefs 9.5-point favorites. And we did this past week with the Ravens. It was the same number. We thought, oh, Broncos defense.
They got clapped.
They got clapped.
Yeah. I got tricked on that one.
I'm going KC. I don't care what happens tonight. Unless, like, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce go down.
Either one of them go down.
Yeah, but I got the Chiefs. Let's keep this thing moving.
9.5.
I'm going to say the Broncos.
Going back-to-back weeks with the Broncos. Huh? Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride,
ride.
Brother Brown says.
Last year,
We'll sprinkle on them.
the Chiefs covered that, I think, both times. So that's unfortunate. But I'm going to take the Broncos. Oh, no, the Broncos beat the Chiefs last year.
They did.
Yeah.
I think it was later in the season,
Yeah,
too.
it was late Christmas. I think it was around Christmas.
October 29th,
Yeah,
24 to 9.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Pretty much. Trick or treat. That was a
It
trick.
was spooky out there.
Yeah, give me
Okay.
the Broncos.
Donnie Lone Wolf.
No, I
Or
think
no, I'm Lone Wolf. Oh!
Lone Wolf and the Chiefs is like a cheat code.
It is. How'd you let me do that? You guys, last opportunity, change your mind.
Yeah, give me the Broncos. Bo Nix.
Little Bo Peep.
Falcons
Bo
taking on
Money.
the New Orleans Saints, where everything is just falling apart here.
How about the Falcons? Y'all slept.
Still sleeping.
They're 6-3.
I'm not going to give them praise, but I'm not
Look
going
who
to
they've
shit
been
talk them
playing,
anymore.
bro. I know they play whatever's on their schedule.
I'm not going to shit talk them anymore.
Somehow I'm in the Falcons algorithms on Twitter now too.
You're
Don't
just
know
in
why.
You're
the
big
NFC
I
NFC
know, I'm
South.
just stuck over there. The Saints and the Falcons are just all
I'm
over
gonna get
my
you out of there.
Please do it.
Interim head coach game. Do you know who the interim coach is?
It was their assistant coach.
Saints are terrible.
Cheesy, whatever.
I got the Atlanta Falcons.
Cam Jordan put out a tweet. I'm sorry to the fans. I didn't think we were this bad, but we are, or something like that.
Yeah, it's bad. And what's his name?
I like
Sanders.
Cam Jordan.
Sanders, who almost had that pick six against the Chiefs a couple Monday nights ago. You remember the rumbling, bumbling?
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, put me at quarterback. We got a better chance." So the Saints are falling apart. I'm
Nice.
seeing what these guys are saying. Normally, I'm riding with the interim head coach game, but these players don't even want to be there. They're apologizing to the fans. They're saying a defensive lineman said, "Put me at quarterback, and we'll be in a better spot." Yeah, I'm not picking that team. No thanks.
He's getting everybody killed.
Is what happened to Drake London? I saw he was injured.
He got hurt.
I'm not sure. Chris Olave got fucking stretchered out too. So
I know.
That might be it for him.
He it was bad.
That might be his last.
Maybe forever.
That'd be maybe forever, maybe just with the Saints, or at least with Derrick Carr.
I don't know.
At least for a while.
Who y'all got?
What's the spread?
Falcons.
3.
Oh, Falcons, easy.
All got ATO.
Yo, ETL.
Walk in your trap, take your trap. Buffalo Bills. We gonna have boots on the ground for this one.
Believe.
Buffalo Bills heading into the loud house. We'll see how loud it's gonna be because Twitter's been pretty loud and not for any good reason.
And the
So,
Bills, they be having
Buffalo
fans
Bills are
everywhere.
4-point favorites against the Colts. Who you got?
4. That's it. Yeah, give me the Bills by like 14.
Colts best covering spread team in the league.
I don't care.
7 and
4. You don't even know who your quarterback is.
No clue.
I'd be better off.
Give me the Bills by 30.
30.
I've been to the Loud House. It was a
That was
Commander's
the
chance.
no. That was when it was quiet. That
It
was
was
the
Commander's chance. I was there.
It wasn't ring the loud house back then. That was a quiet house. Yeah, I got. With that being said, I got the Bills too. There's no. I've seen it. If Joe Flacco
Ain't no
walks
way.
back in there, we got no shot. We got no shot.
Y'all just hand it to JT 30 times is your best bet.
I think I would like to see Anthony Richardson in person though.
Thank you.
Just one highlight play.
That'd be a lot more fun than watching Joe Flacco, let me
Yeah.
tell you. But it's either way, it's more fun than watching Heineke versus I cannot even remember the name
Sam
of the
Ellinger,
quarterback.
the legend. I
Yeah.
thought he was going to be the answer.
We thought he was nice.
Yeah, I
we
like
really
him.
did think he was nice for like 1 week.
Well, bro, he's a preseason god. What are we talking about?
Big fan.
I will say if Indy potentially had AR out there, and I'm not saying that like if he's out there, give me the Colts. If Joe Flacco plays, give me the Bills. But I do think if Anthony Richardson is out there,
Closer.
we got a better shot at winning. That's where I'm at.
Oh, you got a way better shot because the Bills, the way the Bills defense is.
We talked about it earlier.
The way
First
they
half, Colts are gonna do their thing.
There's
Not on offense. We don't know about their offense. And then second half, Bills will probably take over.
There's zero dual threat with Joe Flacco out there. And that's
know what
not-
he's doing.
And you know where the league
And he's
is
got to
at right
drop back and throw it around, and that's where the Bills want you to do.
now. Yep. So with
They
that being
invite
said, we all got the Bills.
Yeah.
Vikings taking on the Jaguars, where the Vikings are 4-point favorites.
Vikings.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Skull.
Can we fire the Jags coach yet or what?
He's coming close, I think.
Like,
Or we're getting close.
One more season.
Niners heading into Tampa to take on the Buccaneers, fresh off a bye, where they're 6.5-point favorites.
what's up with is Mike Evans going to come back?
I got no clue. Honestly, I got no clue.
I don't
think it matters.
I don't got Mike Evans in not one league
Unfortunately.
out of 11, so I don't know his status. Some people ask me about guys. I'm like,
I don't got him on my team. Couldn't
I
tell
I
you.
don't have him on sleeper, so I couldn't tell
I
you.
don't know.
I got the Niners coming off the bye.
Off a
Playing
bye, too.
Same.
And short week for the Bucks? Yeah, give me the Niners. That's tough.
It is tough.
Yeah, the Bucks are cooked. They're about to lose to the Chiefs tonight, and the Niners next week. It's over.
Steelers on the road to take on the Commanders, where the
Oh,
Commanders
game of the week.
2.5-point favorites.
Game of the week. Give me the Steelers.
Same.
Woo! I'm on board too. What is What is this?
Let's
You
go.
feeling dangerous?
I don't know if the Steelers win necessarily, but I think they're going to keep it
It's going to be a
close.
great game.
They're going to win.
Mike Tomlin's defense against a rookie quarterback. I know he's been playing lights out,
He going to cook them.
but he might bring him back to earth a little bit.
Mike Tomlin's going to cook them.
But if the Commanders come away and smoke the Steelers for some reason,
That'll still be awesome to watch.
Yeah, I'd be down to watch that as well.
Tennessee Titans on the road to take on the Chargers.
All right.
Chargers 7.5-point favorites.
Here we go.
Give me the Chargers.
Yeah, give me
I'm
the
also
Chargers.
gonna take the Chargers. They're
They're
rolling.
They're on fire.
Yeah. Both
What did I
up.
say it was 7?
I would not want to
7.5.
play the Bills. Do not want to play the Chargers round 1. I'll tell you that.
No, and
Honestly, we
if
don't.
it keeps rolling like that, there's a good chance
The
they do.
the AFC playoffs is looking kind of crazy. Like there's no
Super
teams.
crazy.
Like I don't want to play any of the teams.
We don't play Colts.
Oh, they're not a playoff team.
They're a game out.
The playoff teams. Yeah,
Yeah, right now.
Playoffs?
I count like the Bengals, maybe. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, not them.
I'm still trying to keep hope. Next up, Jets heading to Arizona out west, where the Cardinals are 1-point favorites. The book seen the Cardinals kill the Bears, said, "Yeah, this team's better than the Jets."
But one.
I got
one is crazy.
I got the Jets. The Cardinals are way too inconsistent. If they win this one, okay, maybe I'll start believing.
If they beat the 3-6 team, you're gonna believe that's what it takes. That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
You know what?
They've won.
Jets got momentum right now, bro.
They beat the Chargers.
But the Cardinals just won, like, what was it, 26-9?
29-9.
29.
The Bears are giving up on their own team though.
It's a week-by-week league, bro. It's
know.
different every week. We know this.
Yeah, the Bears are in collapse mode.
We know this.
Give me the Cardinals.
See, now I'm coming. Can't say I'm not
This
surprised.
is the toughest one of the week.
It
This
is.
is the one.
Comes down to 1 point, brother, bro.
I'm going to take.
One shot, one opportunity.
That little white boy wants to send to Detroit.
I'm going to take the Jets. Not confidently, though.
The Jets will let you down every time.
Every time.
Every time. And they
Eagles.
got your trick too.
On the road to take on the
Oh, it's
Dallas
not over?
Cowboys.
I thought that was the last one.
No, we just 2 more.
Two more.
Okay.
3 more.
Eagles are 7.5-point favorites against the Cowboys in Jerry World.
Deservingly so. Dak playing?
If Dak was playing, I would have the Cowboys. But they said Dak is out for a couple weeks.
Oh, then give me the Eagles all day.
I'm Eagles. All
Cooper Kush?
Cooper Kush. He's back.
Is he back?
Fuck.
Definitely not Trey Lance.
Remember we thought he was like the starter? Like we were like, oh yeah, Cooper
For a
Kush.
little bit.
For
I mean,
like
he was
3
rolling.
weeks. He had that
Brother
one
Brandon, you
trick.
got the Eagles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go Birds.
Last one, or excuse me, 2 more. Sunday Night Football. Lions are down
Lion.
in H-Town. Taking
Oh,
on the
yes.
Texans.
Oh, I hope they do what they've been doing to everybody to the Texans. If this is the week that they decide not to kill somebody, I'm gonna be sick.
Lions 3-point favorites.
Yeah, give me the Lions all day.
Tucker just lost to the Jets. I mean,
And the Jets were favored, and the books knew.
which
That's
was
crazy.
crazy. But yeah, Lion.
Lion. We
Lion.
all got a lot of the same picks this week. I don't know if I like this.
Well, you did just say this is where we find out who teams are. So
True.
Last
we're
week,
finding out who teams are. Sorry.
Thursday, I walked into Buck's Pizza
Shout out Bucky.
and forgot that there was a game on. And I'm walking up to get my slices,
Looked up.
and I hear the game on the TV because they don't play the game for the outside. They play it for the inside.
It's just for themselves.
It's like, oh, forgot the game was on. How's it going? He goes, oh, they would be winning if they didn't just decide to drop the ball before scoring a touchdown. I was like, fucking Jets. Here we go. They're going to give the Texans a free dub because of this. But they pulled it off, so.
There you go. And Monday Night Football next week.
11-11.
I don't know how this team is still in primetime games. We got the Miami Dolphins in Los Angeles take on the Rams, where Rams are 2.5-point favorites. Give me the Rams all day. They're all the way the fuck back, dude.
Yeah, give me the Rams.
Rammed up. Here we go.
Yup.
All 3 of us.
They could lose this game, though.
They could.
They could.
They could with that attitude.
But all right, ladies and gentlemen, good luck with your picks. With that being said, Anthony's not here today, obviously, so there's no Anthony's Corner. So we're not going to be updated with any the other sports until maybe next week. So any other sport, I don't know what's going on. I know college basketball is back. All NBA teams are playing today, so there you go.
I saw a thing they were talking about, we all talking about LeBron. And
I'm going to piss myself, bro.
LeBron and his son playing, everyone made a big deal of it, but Joe Flacco threw it to grandson and no one cared.
Don't care, apparently.
cares?
Anyways, 3-0 Chiefs.
Okay. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning into this Monday Night Special. Make sure you're following us on all social platforms at TankTalk_pod. Subscribe to our YouTube channel here. Like I said, we're under 50 subs away from 1,000. Big time, big time. Appreciate you guys' support here. The ongoing growth is absolutely insane. See where we're at. Last year we were at like 400 subscribers. So we trucking through, dog. We trucking through. Shout out, y'all. Be sure to head over to tanktalkpodcast.com. Stay up to date with our midseason blog. Shout out Matt Johnson for getting that together. Shout out Alaina Jonathan for joining us today, telling us a little bit about what she does behind the scenes at David Adams. You can follow David Adams on all social platforms at DA Car World. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll see me on there every couple weeks.
I saw the dolphin. That was good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
What?
Yeah, that's my job, bro. Yeah, so
It was fire.
gotta love it.
I like
Good job.
Hey, shout out Aiden on the ones and twos. Or
back.
maybe not. He's not too happy to get up there.
not
He's ready.
too-
Aiden's ready for
He
bed.
just came off a loss, man.
This man's going.
Are you okay? I don't like this Aiden at
Yeah,
all.
the Packers lose and you just let the dogs out.
Yeah.
It's November.
I mean,
and-
my team looked a lot worse, and I'm in better spirits. But I'm actually happy that the world was able to see this shit. I think that's what my takeaway is.
I'm chilling. I mean,
He's sad. He's so
you know, I
sad.
stay focused on my job.
Yeah, that's all he's
I
doing.
mean, not to put down any of the other producers, but I mean, they don't call me the GOAT for no reason.
Oh!
But yeah, I mean, you got to take
Okay.
the socks off at some point.
You do.
You can figure out what that means for yourself. But I mean, sometimes it's just how it is.
I agree.
Sometimes.
Let them stanky feet fly,
Yo,
boy.
who needs Anthony, bro? We got the motivation. That was motivation right there.
Aiden brought the motivation
Yeah.
back. All right, next week, we will not be in studio because Emerge is hosting an event.
We're gonna be in Florida.
Florida would be crazy.
All right, we're not gonna be there.
No, we're not going to Florida. But we will. Show's still on. Show will still be on. Damn it, we'll be doing a show from remote locations. I'll be at home. I don't know where these guys will be.
Maybe I'll go to Canada to do it.
I'll actually be here.
CFL. I'll be at a CFL game.
You imagine I
Bro,
show
if
up
you
on
call
my
it
phone.
from-
What's up, dude? I'm at
Yeah.
Oh,
would be
congrats, Vince Carter.
Oh yeah.
Got a banner
Well deserved.
because of his through the legs.
You see what Drake said?
Fuck
Yeah,
Drake, dude.
and I'm with it.
What do you say?
If they put a DeRozan banner up, he's gonna go down there and take his down himself with that
Man,
goof.
shut your hating ass up. You just mad he went back to home to California. He was part of the music video.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't care. Kyle Lowry.
He was the reason why Toronto was halfway decent and was in the playoffs. Him and Kyle Lowry. Thanks. If it wasn't for them, they wouldn't have been.
I
shit.
mean, unfortunately, they hit the upgrade button and got Kawhi and went on a little run. So as much as I like DeMar,
Unfortunately for him. not
Well, I mean,
for
we're talking
Toronto.
about DeMar and Kawhi. I'm just talking about DeMar right now.
yeah.
DeMar
Let him
did
get his
a lot
flowers,
for them.
man.
No.
They were trying to leave out of Toronto.
What?
You don't know about that?
Wait, what are you
I
saying?
didn't know what you just said.
They're trying to leave out of Toronto.
The Raptors?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
No. This was before.
Bring him to
DeMar.
Buffalo.
Oh,
This was before
okay,
DeMar.
I'm in.
Yeah.
All right, that being said, hopefully y'all have a good week here and good luck with all your picks. Wish us the best of luck because we'll be boots on the ground for Bills Colts this weekend.
You mean wish you could look?
All right. We'll see y'all next week, hopefully.
Go Bills.
Fuck.